Welcome to the replay. We are live at Beach Club.
As you can tell by the headboard.
Yes, because
Not really.
everyone can tell by the headboard.
You're like half out of the shot.
What is going on? I'm in the shot when you're in it. I know I'm in the shot. I'm in the shot. I don't need to be in the shot anymore. Stop. I'm in the shot. What's going on? Hey, Steph. Hey, D. What up? Hey,
Headboard
Works
C. Hey, works
Hard.
hard.
Miguel.
Who's Miguel Benitez?
Whatevs. How is everyone? Hey, Beach
Hey, Beach Home.
Homes.
What is up?
How is you? How is you guys?
The chat be rolling.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
We are on the middle of our trip. We have officially hit the.
We're past the halfway as of today.
It is so
Ooh.
sad. It's been going by so fast. I'm so sad. I was in the bus this afternoon at 4 o'clock, and I was like, "We're done. The trip is
We're done.
basically over. It's over. There's just like
It's
I don't even want to
halfway.
count the rest of the few days. So I'm very sad."
Some guy named Miguel wants to know where we went. Hey,
Hey,
Jitterflix!
Jitterflix.
What's going on, guys?
We ended up. We ended up. Do you see your big knee getting the screenshot there?
Awesome knee appearance.
We ended up having to. We did a split stay, so we had to pack up our bags and
Which was awesome this morning.
headboard
Waking
for the
up early and
win.
packing is awesome.
It was fine. We ended up moving our hotel to from Bay Lake
Bay Lake Tower.
to Beach Club. It's really throwing me for a loop. They both start with a B, so it's too difficult for me to go into. Which room is better? All right, you want to know, Steph?
It's a toss up.
No, it's not.
I
Bay Lake, hands down. That okay now for the 2 bedroom, hands down, that room is so much better at Bay Lake than it is here. Now, the 1 bedrooms are both very similar. So I would say I would pick Beach Club just because the pool is amazing. But with this 2 bedroom, nothing to complain here. This room is
This room's awesome.
very nice. But that living room and that view, Bay Lake,
Yeah, we can't see the monorail in the Magic Kingdom from here, but I think the kids' half of the room is cooler here.
it is.
The kids' bathroom is like much bigger, and the room's bigger, and
But we're not
it's
over there,
really
so we're not
nice.
getting the benefit of it.
Yeah.
And they're like 7, 9, and 11, so they don't care. They just want to sleep somewhere.
Oh, they care. We're leaving. What Saturday?
We are leaving on Saturday.
Jessica was kind of kidding about it's over, but this is where her mind goes.
No split stay for you works hard. Do you just prefer not to do it because it's a pain to have to pack? We like doing it just so that we can experience.
A couple different resorts,
Yeah, we
but
don't do it every trip,
yeah, this is only the
but
second time we've ever done it out of like 12 times. But the thing is, sometimes, especially these more popular resorts for DVC, we have to book split because we can't get 6 or 7 days in a row ever at the same place.
hey, Road Trip Dave, how are
Road trip Dave in the
you?
house.
So Road Trip Dave and Works Hard. A few people commented. Thomas Ever After's here,
Hey, I can't say T. It doesn't work, does it? For Thomas Ever After.
and no, her name's Daphne.
I know
Yes,
her
Works Hard.
name.
I know. I'm kidding. Works Hard says it is a pain. I agree. This time, I was really a little disappointed that we weren't just staying at Bay Lake the entire time because that room was
But
pretty amazing.
we've got Stormalong Bay out there.
When are we gonna get to try it out? Is the
Tomorrow
problem.
morning. That's the whole point. Tomorrow morning. We're sleeping in and going to Stormalong Bay.
Sleeping in.
Sleeping in until 8, you know.
Anyway, I was saying it works hard, and Road Trip Youth saw that we had a quick live stream today at Typhoon Lagoon. We
I
were
wasn't
having
around.
connection issues, so that's where we went after we switched hotels today. We went to Typhoon Lagoon, spent few hours there, and
We're not trying to make you jealous, Dave. Yes, we met Disney Vacation Family. What day was that? Two
yep,
days?
yesterday.
Was that yesterday already? No, it was like 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, the day before. Sorry, yesterday was
We
we were
met them
with
2 days
Steph.
ago at Blizzard Beach,
We
and
did.
it was awesome.
It was very nice. Their family is super friendly, easy to talk to, great family.
Yep.
Luca is so adorable, and he is not shy,
Yeah, not
uh,
shy at all.
which is awesome. And Brianna got to ride.
He wanted to build sandcastles the second he saw me.
Brianna wanted to ride one of the raft
Raft ride,
rides,
yeah.
the family raft ride with them. So we all went together. Um, I mean, it wasn't Brianna's idea, but
And of course,
she
we've been hanging with
Steph's
Steph
day
and Disney
off,
Life
and
for me, and we even got to meet R. Johns this time, twice now.
hey, Miguel says that they love Typhoon Lagoon.
He says
Um,
we haven't been, or we haven't been to Typhoon again in a long time. Oh,
but
in a
we
long time.
loved
I got you. I
it.
got you. I got you. Stuff disappears too fast. Hey again, Paula.
Hey, Paula,
Good to
thanks
have
for
you back.
coming.
I feel like I'm just reading.
I know you guys can see he's not shy and everything. Yes, you're right. But you never know. I don't know if this is your mom or your dad, but you never know. You know, some kids are so familiar with the camera and they have it in their face so much just because we as parents and whatever we're constantly videoing their lives. So you just never know if they're like that in real life. But he's definitely not a shy kiddo. He was so cute.
We did go back to Epcot. Well, I went to Epcot tonight with Caleb and Brianna. And we did test track and ate and stuff and watched Illuminations. Uh, but Mama here stayed in the room with Reese because she was either tired or not feeling that great or something.
We just had a relaxing evening here in the room, which was fine by me
Watching the
because
Disney Channel.
yeah, I wasn't necessarily watching the Disney Channel, but Reese was. So my calves appreciate the extra relaxation. Don't forget to smash the like button. Thanks, D.
Did she say R. Johns is coming Friday again?
Yes.
All right.
Sweet. That means our kiddos have not agitated our Johns enough to make him
Yeah.
want to not come on Friday. Uh,
Everybody's been getting to hang out with our kids.
our Johns is super friendly and great with our kids, and we rode Soren together
Hmm.
with Steph and Steve yesterday, and our Johns. And so, get this, it's Steve and who was right next to Steve?
Caleb
Caleb,
and then Reese.
then Reese, then
R. Johns.
our
And then
Johns,
Brianna.
Brianna, Michael, and then myself. So I'm all the way at the end. Reese is almost all the way on the other side. I can hear her screaming the entire ride of Soarin'. So I'm like, Reese,
She
be
screamed almost
quiet.
as loud as R. Johns. I mean, y'all should hear that man.
You'll know our Johns was not screaming. Um, but then you got Steve on the end, egging Reese on, basically like talking just as loud as she was. It was hilarious. And so we got off the ride, and I said to our Johns, I was like, "Oh gosh, next time just look over at her and tell her to hush up." And he was like, "What are you talking about? I couldn't even hear her." And I was like, "Whatever." Oh, let's see where we are on these comments.
Poor Reese. Oh, yeah, I prefer Typhoon Lagoon just a smidge over Blizzard Beach, but I like it better. I especially liked it better when they still had the swim with the sharks and stingrays thing, but they took that out.
That was a weird experience.
I loved that.
Do you have Dave? Oh, that's for Dave. You sure, Tim? Test track Portuguese. Okay, we're sorry. We're trying to catch up on the chat. Yeah, Steph, you totally missed out on the Soren screaming with Steve on the end there. Just ask him tomorrow if he's not awake still. You haven't been to SeaWorld in a hot minute. Oh gosh, when was the last time we went to SeaWorld?
uh, you
Brianna.
took me for my birthday in San Antonio one year.
Yes, but we've been since then. Brianna, I
Yeah.
think,
It was when
was
Brianna was a baby. It was the
like
last
eight
time we were at
weeks old or
SeaWorld. Yeah.
something.
But that was always SeaWorld in San Antonio. I used to go to SeaWorld Orlando all the time when I lived in Florida.
I have seen a video from Tim Tracker about Aquatica. It does look very cool. Yeah. One more day and you can be in Disney for Mother's Day. I know. We did
I
Disney Mother's Day. Go on ahead.
Daddy booked a surprise trip for Mother's Day. That was what, like 2 years ago?
Yes, and I will tell you that probably was one of our best trips. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily think that it was the fact that it was Mother's Day that was special that particular day, but I think more than anything it was just the surprise, spur of the moment trip.
Yeah.
Like we planned it within 2 weeks, like, and it worked out great. It was
Animal
really
Kingdom's
nice.
Day. And the cool thing for me though, Mother's Day, I will actually get to be with my own mom on Mother's Day for the first time in like 20 years or something, probably.
Works hard says my son said the last Disney trip was boring because we didn't go to the parks a lot. I needed some R&R. Girl, I know. We'll get this. So Reese isn't feeling very good. We get back from the water parks, and I think she's just exhausted and stuff. And so she's saying, I really don't care about riding test track. Well, my other two are like,
uh,
so we don't get to go? And I'm like, you don't even care that your sister's not feeling well? No, not really. Steph, I'm positive it wasn't Caleb screaming. It was definitely Reese. Let's see.
What's up, Jason? We were just talking
Hey,
about
Jason,
y'all
we were just talking about you guys and Luca and riding the ride together and how much we enjoyed it.
and how friggin' tall Jason is.
Yeah, Steph.
Um,
Let's see. Paula, you've eaten 10 Mickey bars? Did you see Michael do those 5 Beverly shots yesterday?
yep, 5 Beverly shots on the live stream. It was wonderful.
Disney
Yeah.
Vacation family in the house. DVF. That's hard
Y'all,
to say.
that 5 shots in a row of Beverly yesterday was absolutely disgusting. Oh.
Oh, works hard. I understand that. She said the job had her so stressed out that year that she just wanted to chill at the pool. I
Oh yeah,
understand that.
I
So
could totally do that, especially here at Beach Club.
this morning, first thing, I get a text message from my office that the internet and telephones are down. So I spent about an hour this morning stressing about that, trying to log
Mm-hmm.
in, trying to talk people through what to do, and that's all. It's always fun to deal with on vacation.
What's up, Jason?
Yep, Steph saw that you got the M&Ms out, Michael.
I knew she would. He says
How?
I'm broad.
Hey, Jason, how was the trip home? Did everybody travel well? Are you settling back in?
I'm sure it was sad.
Oh, I know, but I just,
Because I've lived in Texas and Tennessee for the last 20 years. And my mom's always been back here in Central Florida. But I usually would see her at like Christmas, and that's about it.
yeah, yeah.
But luckily, since we've been taking all these Disney trips the last few years, I get to see both my parents coming in and going out of Florida. So I'll stay with them at about 2 days apiece before and after our Disney trip.
Steph mentioned Caleb and I were screaming the whole time on Space Mountain. He had me laughing. So it was Caleb and Steph and Steve in one of the Space Mountain carts or whatever you want to call it. And Caleb, when he gets to screaming, he screams like a girl. It's a little embarrassing, but it is quite funny. Jason, we did not get a surprise. So we have not eaten because we don't have a surprise. Um, Thomas Ever After. Yes, you are crazy. I wouldn't do one shot of the Beverly. That's why I was behind the camera, Daphne. I said, "Well, let me just show this live, and then I don't have to actually be a part of this challenge." Look at Miguel.
Squeeze, move, flat.
Bulldoze. I like that. That's gonna be my new one. Don't forget to bulldoze that like button.
Gosh, that's a lot of
I hope that
adjectives.
you just Googled that and then cut and pasted all those synonyms there or whatever. Let's see.
No, I didn't change shirts this
Sucks to
time.
be home. I know, Jason. I'm sorry. Hey, Beach Home. How is it back at home right now? Or is it getting hot? Michael, did you change shirts?
She's always
Elbow
looking
drop.
at
Hey, Jason, we did not get the surprise. I didn't know you had mentioned that. I didn't know for sure that had happened and if that was supposed to arrive today, but um, we did not receive anything. Jitterflix says we have to go, guys. Enjoy the rest of your trip, and we hope to catch your live streams before you guys leave. Thanks
Well,
so
thank you
much.
guys. Glad y'all came on by. That was awesome.
Absolutely, we appreciate it. It's supposed to be delivered today. Hmm.
Yeah, we didn't.
I don't
I
know.
don't. I don't know what they did there, Jason. They
That stinks, though. If somebody's eating my surprise, I'm gonna be really mad. Especially if it's food related. Let's
Mm.
see. Hey, Viapre, how are you
Hey, what's up, Ed?
guys? Thanks for coming by. Space Mountain, that attraction is scary with the lights on. Okay, so we have not done it with full lights on, but we've done it where the monorail lights are on so you can see just enough.
She means people mover.
Did I say monorail lights? Thank you. That's why we do this together.
That's right.
The people mover lights were on, so there was just enough lights on that it is scary. Like everything is so compressed, it's not really high off the ground at all, but there's just you just really do feel like you're gonna hit something.
Yeah, it makes my tallness kind of scare me. But I know, Jason. I thought like that's why I sent that picture on Twitter. I was like, this looks like almost the exact same spot you were doing your live streams
Yeah,
from.
we're on the third floor, Jason. 334 is our room number, so I'm not sure which room you were in, but it does look like it was close to yours. Got stuck on living with the land and it started going backwards. That's
That'd be awesome.
crazy. Steph and I, we were on, well, the whole gang was on Spaceship Earth, and it got stuck, and we were like,
Oh.
Steph was like, I just want to take a nap. Can we just stay here and take a nap? And I was like, I want to get off. I want the lights to come on. It ended up going.
Julia's
So
here. Look.
where?
Says right. You do you not see? Look at there.
Oh, hey geeks. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna keep scrolling up and down.
We're
Sorry.
behind. We're behind.
Yeah, Jason. Okay, here's something that's weird. When we checked in here today, the whole thing was kind of messed up, and I was, to be honest, getting a little agitated. But,
Yeah,
we
they didn't even have any of our online check-in there, and we're like, um, we just dropped by to like drop off our refrigerated stuff,
yeah.
basically, and then they were like, oh well, um, the room's not ready and blah blah blah, but we don't have anything on file for you guys. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have anything on file? We online checked in like last week.
Yeah, they're like, well, we need to put your credit card back on file. We need to put your PIN back in here. We need to see your magic bands. We need to, and I'm like, and then she goes, so, did you officially check out of Bay Lake? And I'm like,
Yeah, they blamed it all on Bay
No,
Lake. Like, we
we
think
don't
Bay Lake
ever
messed up.
check out. But then she said, the lady at the desk said, "Are you sure you didn't just come from
Well, yeah, the
Fort
Fort, no,
Wilderness?"
Fort
And
Wilderness,
I was
yeah.
like, "I'm
I know
pretty
she's
sure we
giving us
knew where
this
we
look
came
like,
from."
are you sure you didn't just come from Fort Wilderness? Because it says Love right here. I'm
There
like,
was another
this
Michael Love
must
at
that
Fort
must be
Wilderness.
another Michael Love that's staying here this week.
So maybe
Maybe somebody at Fort Wilderness got them.
Beach Club is having some problems, is what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness, we need to get caught up on the
We're so
chat.
far behind.
Yeah.
Hey, homeschooling adventure.
Hey, how are you
How are
guys?
things in Tennessee? We-
Miguel, the awkwardness of finding out someone's eating your surprise flowers. No kidding, right?
uh,
Everyone
I've
saying
seen
hi.
I've seen it from the People Mover with the lights on too, but I've always wanted to ride it with
Beach
the lights on.
Beach says warming up in the mountain, guys, but still had to turn the heat up a couple nights.
Gosh, doesn't surprise me.
Uh,
It's been so crazy up there. We'd be like 30 degrees one night and 79 the next night. Mm.
Jess is already tired. You're right, Dave. Like I am. I'm not making a lot of sense. My words aren't coming out straight.
Oh,
Uh,
312, man.
Dang.
That's just right down there.
No kidding. How cool.
I was gonna say it looked like you were a little more on the angle out there than we were.
I know, Julia, so many people that I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, this is awesome.
I
I'm
know.
loving how many
This
people are
feels
here,
like a
and thank you.
reunion.
Oh, thanks, Viapre.
Yeah, it's been a really good trip so far.
We've had so much fun being able to hang out with everybody that we've been able to meet. It's been so nice. We've been able to take it really
It's been
just
going.
chill and
Yeah,
relax.
it's for
And
one thing, it's been going way too fast.
it
That's for sure.
has.
It
That is
always
the
does, but
It always does, but I feel like this trip especially has been going by super fast. I think we're
we've just
having,
been meeting so many people and
yeah,
doing so much stuff. But yeah, it's awesome. Yes, we're having a great time.
look at Miguel. You agitated?
Oh,
Hush your
Miguel.
mouth.
Y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed to Miguel's channel, go do it now.
That lady sounded like a major skeptic. She was. She was skeptic of us not coming from that other
They
resort.
better not deliver it to Fort Wilderness.
Yeah, see, let's triple check. Are you sure you weren't at Fort Wilderness? I'm like, lady,
I'm like, oh
I
crap, wait a
would
minute.
know if I was camping at Fort
We
Wilderness.
did just wake up there camping this morning.
Okay, Road Trip says, did you have the people at Bay Lake Tower your luggage to your room? No, we're thinking about doing that for a trip. We did not. We are
I
one of
don't do
those
that. I always just
families
pack and take it.
that suck it up, and we make our children do a lot of the carrying. Oh, bye,
Bye,
Jason.
Jason. Have a safe trip tomorrow, man. I'm glad you made it to the live stream tonight.
Oh, I
It's
hate that
good
you have to
talking
go
to
to
you
work
again.
tomorrow.
80 in
80
Tennessee
in
today.
Tennessee. Awesome. Well, that's good. At least I'm glad it's warming up, but not too hot.
Y'all homeschooling adventure lives right around the same area we do there up
Yeah.
in Tennessee. Good night, DVF.
Catch up, catch up.
Smash that like, oh, the love button. I get it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, Paul, I don't mind being stuck on Haunted Mansion. We got exit once.
You know, I don't mind being stuck certain places on the Haunted Mansion, but you know the one part where the lady's like, spirits from beyond, whatever, ring a bell, all that stuff. We
We've
got
gotten
stuck
stuck
there one
there,
time
yeah.
for like what seemed like 30 minutes, and I'm like, if I hear this lady say that stuff one more time, or if somebody rings a tambourine one more time.
Yeah, Reese, this trip, she said when we got to that spot, she was like, please don't get stuck.
I like getting stuck outside. Yeah, thanks, Ed. It's good to like do them again. I don't know. We were just.
I don't know. I feel like we're it's just our faces right now. It's a little close for me, but
What do you want? More
I
headboard?
don't know what I want. But I don't want my head. That's what I want.
Mm.
Okay, it's hard to work. We went live on last night on our laptop, and the laptop built-in camera it just stinks. So we decided to do it live on the iPad, but now you have to
Why do we
keep
even go live
scrolling.
last night? It was like past midnight.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Let's see. When you were a little girl, it was terrifying, Juliet. Reese was sitting next to me the whole time. She was like, "So that's just projections, and that's just a, robot, and that's." And I'm like, "Yes, it's all fake,
You
honey."
know, there was, I forget what it was, but the first few times as a kid that I came to Magic Kingdom, my parents wouldn't let us ride Haunted Mansion. I think it wasn't until I was like 8 years old or something that they even let us on Haunted Mansion.
Paula says that guests were taking pictures, and the cast members were like, "Stop
That
taking pictures."
was-
Of course,
oh,
I'd be
they do
taking
that.
pictures.
Yeah, they do. They try to rush you out, I think. Like, nobody be filming.
I
Didn't they do
was
that? Did they say anything to you, Steph, on Frozen? I can't remember. Were they trying to get you not to film it, or did I'm gonna drop it right here so we read it in 20 minutes. Miguel, get...
I guess we're really that far behind, is what he's
yeah.
trying to say. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we're trying. Ben and I got stuck on it.
Now, see, that's where I like to get stuck, Juliet. Like, if I had to be anywhere, it'd be outside in that graveyard deal after you pass that weird bride.
Julie said she didn't sleep that night. Miguel and I've gotten stuck on Maelstrom before. That was fun.
I miss Maelstrom, for the record.
I hate when a person uses breakdown and they turn on the lights. It kills the magic. Oh, come on. I like to see the workings of it though. Like I like to sit there like on Spaceship Earth. Half the time I'm not even paying attention because I've ridden it so much. I'm like leaning over, looking at the track. I'm looking at the sides, trying to figure out all the technical parts. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. Let's see. Pirates is a good one. I feel bad for the cast members when the pirates stuck. Uh,
Hey, is it me or like old school Haunted Mansion? You know how those little faces pop up from behind the tombstones in the outside scene? Didn't they used to scream? Like, I swear it used to be like, ah! Like, because that's what freaked me out as a kid. But now they just kind of pop up a little slower and don't say anything.
this one, School Adventure says, thankfully we didn't get stuck on any rides on our last trip. That's kind of almost like an accomplishment to say you didn't get stuck
Right?
at any point
We
on
got
any of the
stuck
rides.
on, what was it, Misadventure Falls today.
Oh my
The
goodness.
typhoon, well, not, we didn't really officially get stuck. We were there. Y'all were in the raft waiting to go up that hill, and it's like they shut their ride down for 15 minutes or something.
I will say that the cast member though that was standing right there was very
She was
sweet,
nice
and
to you
she
all the
talked
time.
to the
Yep.
girls, trying to entertain them, and then of course Reese had to finally say, "How much longer will we have to sit here?" And I
Good
said,
old Reese.
"Well, at least Kate here is." Or I said, "At least we're in the water, where Kate, the cast member, is having to stand outside the water in the heat. So let's be thankful we're in the water."
Hey, I saw that thumbnail pop it up too, but I haven't had to watch Geeked Out's latest video about it. And I was like, wonder what in the world happened at Trader Joe's. I have to watch it.
Steph says, "Yeah, they didn't want us to record the walk off on
Yeah, see, that's what I
Frozen."
thought. Wow, we're that far behind.
Paula, you've never ridden Maelstrom? I mean, obviously, there's not the chance
Yeah,
now,
that'll
but
never happen.
you never got to ride it. That's sad, because you were five. That's right,
Spaceship
Missy's
Earth
saying.
stinks.
Thank you, Steph. No.
uh,
Ooh, no, Spaceship Earth stinks in there. Yeah. Spaceship Earth does kind of stink. I think that the stench has gotten a little bit better. But typically, when you walk in, maybe that's why the last several times we've ridden it, we haven't walked in the main entrance. We're always walking in with Steph and Steve in the back, so you don't smell the overwhelming stench of mildew. That's what I think it smells like. Yeah, you're welcome.
Your just got made right. Yeah, I have to catch up on that video. I don't do a lot of YouTube video watching while we're here.
Miguel says he doesn't recall them screaming. I like the room burning smell. I kind of like it a little bit too.
Yeah, I don't mind the room burning smell.
Michael,
You know
you're
they make
right.
castles with that.
They make castles?
Yeah, see, wrote
They make castles?
candles.
Oh, I caught you. Michael, you're right. They
They
did
did
scream
scream when
when
they.
they jumped
See, I
out.
thought so, man. Like a long time ago, I was remembering them things screaming at you.
Uh-huh. D, she did. She flat out said, okay, I'm done.
Reese reminds me.
I miss the orange smells in Horizons too,
That was the
babe.
best smell like ever.
That that is what made that ride for me. Like I loved it because of that.
Even if you didn't remember Horizons, the ride, you always remembered what it smelled like in the queue.
I still weep thinking about the burning of the Library of Alexandria.
Oh, but they had copies, Miguel.
It's all good.
Or so we thought. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I'm
so
sure
that was before her time.
a lot of good stuff got destroyed.
I didn't go to Epcot as a child.
I'm trying to avoid starting to talk about history right now, now that we're talking about Alexandria. But I'll refrain for you, baby.
Daphne has some burning wax tarts melting as we speak. What's the smell?
Nice.
I need to
You
know.
know that site I've shown you online?
I know, but I want to
Oh,
know
okay.
what she's actually burning. Which smell is she burning or
That's the one
melting?
in Rome. The one
Did
that
she
smells
say
like,
that?
yeah.
Where?
I have the
Rome.
Rome burning wax right now.
She did right there. It says it right there. Look, I have the Rome. You see that? She says it. Oh goodness. Oh, we'll have to go check out your video, Julie. It makes me very interested in what happened there.
Yeah, the Typhoon Lagoon was pretty good today. Like it was a little different because we were just real chilled and relaxed. And I think there weren't that many people there, but for some reason for us there was like more people than we'd ever.
Well, because we typically go to the water parks in December and January when we're here. Not on purpose. It's just that's the opportunity that we get.
But the kids today were all about the wave pool and messing around in the lazy river. Like we only did a handful of slides. We had to do the new one again, the
Misadventure
Misadventure
Falls.
Falls, and that one I think that was really cool. We did like all the Crush and Gusher stuff, and that was about it. But it was good. It was a nice little break.
We were talking though today. It was funny how I was thinking it, and then Michael actually said it. When typically I'm the one that voices things more frequently, but the lifeguards are just so strict. And I know they have to be strict, it's for a reason, but they don't have to be so mean when they're telling you certain things. Like, like just nicely say, hey, please come to the edge of the water when you're done with your ride instead of freaking out on you. Okay. Where are we?
You went way back in time.
It was an accident. Okay.
Doesn't surprise me to hear people saying Julia did an amazing job editing a video.
Oh, good
She
night.
always does.
This homeschooling adventure. Thanks for stopping
Yeah, good
by.
night, guys. Glad y'all made it.
We know it's late, especially in Tennessee right now. So, see, thank you, Julia, thank you. The lifeguards are mean. Like,
I told one of them, it's like, this is supposed to be magical.
I mean, I
Quit
just
yelling.
don't understand. Like, I understand that it's for your safety and all that, and they probably say it all day long, and they probably are annoyed with the fact, but it's like they just expect you to read their minds and know that you can't stand on one step that's.
Are you like, You get off a ride and like there's this huge pool like where you can step off your raft and get out and like you turn around, you might take like 12 steps away from where you exited and turn around to like wait for your family coming in there like, "Sir, get out of the pool. You've got to be all the way exited out of the water." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, are we about to die?"
Yeah, I'm like,
You
for
know, it's
goodness
like
sakes, so sorry. I know, Miguel, it's a requirement. I know. Well, Steve Vipree says he thinks all lifeguards are like that. And I think they're probably trained to be like, they can't be like friendly about it because it's for your
yeah,
safety. Your life is in
it's got to be like
danger.
a quick
But really,
response, but
is my life in danger when I've got one toe on the step and the rest of my whole body is outside the water?
you never know.
Oh, gosh.
You went backwards again.
Stop it.
Oh yeah, Steph, the no high fives. I'd forgotten about that.
Yes.
Well, we were on Space Mountain and Steve was standing there. Who else did I get? Caleb.
Yeah.
We were on Space Mountain already and they were waiting to get on. And so when we went down the line, I gave him a high five going by and the guy standing there's like, "No high fives!"
Now
I'm like,
that I can kind of see,
is there but
like,
we weren't even the ride hadn't even started yet. We were only going up to that spot where it stops and then you wait to take off around that corner. I'm like, man, there's no sign that said no high fives. What am I supposed to do?
no high fives, no.
But it wasn't like, sir, could you please not high five? Have a magical day. It was no high fives.
Miguel, I'm in the interview for lifeguards. They ask, "Show us your angry face." hmm Show us how you can tell a person, get out of the water, hurry."
Now we appreciate lifeguards.
We do, Paula. I don't like mean cast members, but I hate when people are mean to them because I was one. I see,
That
and I, you're
definitely,
right.
absolutely.
I that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like the lifeguards definitely um have to say it constantly. They're really probably frustrated at Disney rules, but Disney rules are there for a reason. But they like are not very nice about it. Like we have to read their minds and know that you can't stand on the last step and wait for your family or whatever. Anyway, oh my goodness, how did I get
Right there's where we were.
right here? Right here.
At Beach House.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah.
okay. I had them stop Spaceship Earth one time so I could get me and my two babies off the small in the dark. It was not fun that time. Oh no,
Oh.
Beach, I am so sorry. That's terrible. Hey Jerry, thanks for
What's up,
coming
Jerry?
in. He was so mean. That guy on.
Oh, on Space Mountain.
Okay, maybe Road Trip Dave can tell us. He was a lifeguard for a few Charleston pools. Yes, we have to be pretty mean because some people don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I was breaking rules I didn't even know existed.
yeah, exactly. That's the
Although
thing.
I did get in trouble on Space Mountain before, and because I took a little flashlight on.
You did? Was I around?
Oh, this was like when I was
Oh,
17 or something.
let me say I didn't know about
And I
this.
took a flashlight on Space Mountain just because I wanted to see it. So we're taking off, and I'm shining this flashlight everywhere, and you hear him come over the intercom like, "Turn off the flashlight! Turn off the flashlight!" And I turn it off, and I put it in like some some souvenir thing we had. And when I got off, they were questioning me like, "Where did you have a flashlight? Where's the flashlight?" I'm like, "Flashlight? I don't know what you're talking about."
Shame on you. Geeks, I'm with you. I can't imagine Dave being mean.
Yeah, me
Dee said
neither.
the same thing. Let me see.
Dave would yell at him, but he'd still have a smile.
Oh my goodness, we missed that. Okay, a lot of people are saying, yeah, Dave, you can't be mean. You can't be mean.
They think his kids think he's mean. All kids think that sometimes about their parents, I'm sure. All right, roll through
Are
these,
we
baby. We
getting
gotta catch up.
hi, hi, hi,
If we
hi, hi,
missed
hi.
you, sorry.
Don't break the Disney rules and no sneaking backstage to
It's a
catch
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Oh my
I bet that
gosh.
was bad in the parks.
I never even thought about that.
Michael, that's literally spit out about the flash. I don't know why. I just had to like wanted that was my way since I'd never ridden it with the lights on. I was gonna bring my own light and see Space Mountain.
Oh, Miguel's the only one who says he can't. He can imagine him being mean. Same intention, intensity, just no smile.
It's that time of year. I like to break the rolls and then eat them.
Paula says it would happen all the time, then going to find the Pokemon.
I can
Jeez.
imagine that was so crazy. But no, I've been abiding by the rules until my high five yesterday, apparently.
So I'll tell you, I was golly. I was gonna say something, but then I can hear some comments in my head about how I'm gonna be negative and
Uh-oh, don't be
complaining.
negative.
So I won't talk about it. Never mind. Nuh-uh. Miguel, do not tell me that Daniela was into Pokemon. Was she
Uh-oh.
really?
I can see it.
Stop it. I don't know. I think that she was. That's why they did. Oh, Michael was causing trouble giving high fives. They deleted him. I was like, I don't
My
want to be.
reservations got revoked.
Thanks, Jerry, for smashing the like button.
Thank you.
See, Steph, she played Pokemon. Oh my goodness.
Do you play
Like,
Pokemon?
this is awesome. This is on YouTube.
Hashtag do you plays Pokemon? Let's get it going.
Hilarious. Paula played it and then she stopped. Hey, works hard. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Gotta catch 'em all, dude. This is awesome. Can't wait to get some details about this girl. The castle is a gym, like a workout gym. Tell us more, Paula. What did you miss? We talked about mean lifeguards. We talked about people eating our surprise that Disney Vacation Family sent us.
And me on Space Mountain with the flashlight.
I hope that made a lot of sense to you, girl. Oh, no, it's Pokemon Gum. Oh. D plays Pokemon.
Where's the hashtags? Oh.
Oh, this is awesome. I got you, Paula. Okay, so, oh my goodness. That's insane. I wish I could. Is it Disney cost? Oh, I know, Jerry. Like,
It definitely ain't a cheap vacation, that's for sure.
here's Steph with her hashtag.
Oh, thank you for that.
Hashtag nothing.
Hashtag Haunted Mansion.
Mindy used to play Pokemon. I never got into Pokemon. I don't know, but that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of what else we used to do on
Look, she knows the names of these characters. Uka, Kacha, Kuchu, whatever.
She corrects the spelling and we're all like, yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Oh, Pikachu. Okay, that name's more familiar. I'm like, oops.
What did Ed say? I missed it. She just said, I knew I liked Mindy. Go back.
Where?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Oh, right there.
right
Hold,
there.
there was one.
Scroll too fast.
Mindy used to play Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah. See, look at Road Trip Dave. So funny.
Hachu.
Your friend can't ride space because it hurts her back. I will tell you that I was in the very last seat in the car for this particular ride, this trip, and it really was bothering my neck.
Dude, all these rides bother my body now.
I don't want to say that it's because of age.
It's age. Um,
No.
yeah, it's pretty much H. But we had like the herky jerk session at Animal Kingdom the other day. It was like we did Everest, which can kind of it gets me
It
a headache
bothers
a lot of
my
the
neck
time.
bad, yeah.
And back a little bit, kind of jerks you around, especially going backwards. And then we did Primeval Whirl, which just jerks you around like crazy. All that
And my
stopping.
body is too big for that ride.
And then we did Dinosaur right after that. And that's a lot of stopping and shaking you around too. So it was like, wow, between all three of those rides, I need to go to the chiropractor.
That's funny. Uh,
Literally.
I found the left side better on my neck, but the one in Disneyland is totally fine because it has the shoulder guards. Ah.
See, yeah, we need
I like it. Olderly.
that.
Great. Now Dee will use that all the time because she says that
Bro,
we're
hold on,
old
somebody.
anyway.
Dave's agreeing with me. He must be saying something great. Age starts making your body ache if you.
I hate that though. Yeah, you were smart, Steph, to not go on it. I didn't realize how I thought I was going to be sitting next to a child, and every time I can at
That's
least manage sitting next to a child. But can you guys imagine Michael and I sitting squished right next to each other? His knees are basically in his chest and like
that's like every ride.
all over me, and so I'm like squished, and then there's two teenage girls sitting next to me, and I'm like, you know.
And in front of us was our John's riding with all three of our kids.
Yeah, can y'all picture this? Our Johns with our three kids. It was perfect. I was like, we should have just
Yeah,
gotten off real fast as our Johns and the kids.
they were having a blast. It was like, I want to ride with our John's.
Uh,
All right, Steph.
Paula loves Primeval Whirl. Be right
I
back.
I like that ride a lot. I just wish it didn't hurt my bones.
Hurt my bones. Y'all are just old. You're not old early. Old early.
These always knocking our age.
Always. Thank you. You should respect your elders.
I felt fat shaped by floor.
I know. That's what I'm saying. My body's too big for that ride.
Those seats are pretty narrow.
Very narrow. I mean, Michael and I barely made it in that thing.
She's a sassy pants. I think so.
Millennial. Oh, look, Works Hard said she is sassy. Oh, Dee, we love you. Even though that you call us old, I love you.
Hey, age is just a number, but it does have its effects.
She wears her millennial badge proudly.
I have my no name generation badge right here. It says nothing.
You're the no-name generation.
Generation X, they called us Gen X because they had nothing else to say. Hey, we caught up.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Miguel. Appreciate it.
But y'all, oh,
All right, we're caught up. So what do you want to talk about now?
oh, what'd you and Reese do tonight?
We already talked about
What'd you have
that.
for dinner?
A bag of chips. What did you have for dinner?
No, we ate an electric umbrella.
Oh, so sad that I missed that.
Yeah. It's nice to be seen. M&M's. Oh yeah. Almost forgot.
What's on the agenda for tomorrow? I love Works Hard. She always has these great questions. So the agenda for tomorrow is sleep in.
Sleep in till 8 when Caleb probably wakes us up. And then go to Stormalong Bay and do some swimming.
And then
Uh,
We have fast passes at Animal
Animal
Kingdom.
Kingdom, yes.
We're gonna go do
Another
Flight of
fast pass for
Passage.
Flight of Passage.
Yes.
No, I'm not ordering a late night pizza. That doesn't agree with my old body anymore.
No.
I can't eat pizza past like 2 o'clock, or I'll have like acid reflux problems. Here, you copying me?
How long is the cafeteria open tonight? So the quick service downstairs here at this hotel, I think, closes at 11.
Like 11, yeah.
It's pretty early at this resort.
Well, the
Um,
others close at 10.
well, but when you compare it to Gasparilla Grill and Contempo
They
Cafe,
stay open till 12 or 1.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleeping in sounds amazing. Well, works hard when we say sleeping in. We're really talking more like 8:30 ish. That's as long as our kids will
Which is a
allow us.
lot for us.
This morning, somebody knocked on the door. Who was it?
Caleb.
Caleb knocked on our
Yeah.
bedroom door. I was like, really?
Are we meeting up with anyone tomorrow?
We are not.
We're not going to know what to do with ourselves.
Well, today we didn't meet up with anyone either.
Oh, well,
So
true, but it was.
we did okay, but we were really busy packing and switching hotels and that
But
sort
I
of
mean, Ed, if you guys wanted to drive all the way up here tomorrow,
thing.
we'd be happy to meet
We're
up.
free. Stormalong Bay, my favorite hotel pool in the world. I know I feel bad every time we keep mentioning it, Dave. I think that you're having withdrawals or something. I won't do Dino anymore. Steph went on Dinosaur.
Steph, you loved that ride. I heard you.
What was she doing?
I've got pictures to prove it. She was just having a good old time.
A good old time.
I mean, I think to me, when I hear Steph back there behind me going, I hate this ride, I hate this ride, I think she's really having a good time.
Oh, really, really. Oh, works hard says, do you guys order food from Flippers when you're down there? Where's Flippers? You're telling me something new. I don't know anything about Flippers.
Captain Cook's we've gone to get the Tonga toast.
Yes, that is the quick service at the Polynesian.
Come on, Ed.
That's my biggest complaint about Walt Disney World, the time change for us West Coasters. Yeah. No pizza with broccoli. No, I want broccoli on my pizza. Miguel, oh my gosh, you guys. So, everybody.
Did you get a copy of that picture, Miguel?
He did.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was going to say, though. He was so wanting that picture so badly.
I need to load it.
But it did get added to, I think, his my Disney experience. So Steph's Day Off and Steve and Bridget from in the back and Miguel, Michael, our kids all rode Dinosaur together, and
oh yeah, we hung out with Bridget. We didn't even mention that in the first day.
yeah, and Daniela stayed out with Gabby and Alex, and so I felt like I was a good excuse to not have to ride the ride. So everybody was in the picture except for Danielle and I and the Benitez kiddos. Let's see.
Julia's rubbing it in.
She way prefers Indiana Jones. Just shows how the same ride can feel so different. That's interesting.
I'm gonna have to edit Steph out of the video. Her screaming. Was I using the 360 on that one? I think I was.
Flippers is a pizza place. They have the menus at the front desk. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Flippers where? Here? Flippers is just like a local pizza place? It must be a local pizza place. And they will deliver it here? I don't know.
Je ne sais pas.
Yeah, Julia, we want to get an update from you. We'll be in touch to see how Ben's doing.
I love to look terrified on every picture. You see this
Michael
one?
tells you that he did get the picture.
Okay.
I can just quote Disney movies. We get pizza salad and chicken fettuccine alfredos from Flippers. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to keep scrolling. I can't do quotes. I know a lot about Disney. You're
Leave
making
in
me
the streaming.
hungry. I'm hungry too. Don't edit it out. Leave it in. I also learned, Julia, today, no, yesterday, when Steph was with us, that she doesn't like bumblebees. So I asked her if her aversion to bumblebees was the same as her hatred for ostriches. And she said, no, not quite as much. So you're safe. If you're ever around her and a bumblebee together, it won't be quite as traumatic as the safari ride.
Y'all want to see Daniela screaming on Splash Mountain? Either that or she was praising the Lord. I can't tell which it was. Mm. Right there in
She
the
got
front.
one hand up. Woo! She's holding on.
And I'm falling asleep.
And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm free. Okay, it's a local spot in Orlando. We'll have to go check that out. Flippers is a chain. It's actually the large pizza chain in the.
He's lying.
Oh, I'm like, what?
He's lying down looking at his phone.
Look, you had all these people believing you now that it really was a chain. Go. I love bumblebees, but I can't handle wasps. Alright, guys, I've got to call it a night.
Ah.
Oh, thanks, Dave, for stopping
Yeah.
by. I
Glad you
saw that
made
you
it,
posted
man.
a video of the planes. We'll have to check that out. We have not been able to watch many videos on our trip.
Yeah, we got lots of catching up to do when we get back. That's for sure. Here is the dinosaur picture. Is that even showing up? What am I doing there?
See, this would have been D and me
Yeah,
and
there's
those empty
Steph in the back
spots.
screaming, and there's me being just absolutely terrified by this dinosaur. And Steve's like, what? That thing doesn't scare me. And R. Johns is playing it cool too. Miguel looks pretty scared also, though.
Look at Arjon's. He looks so not amused. Check out his face. Look at Caleb. Miguel, that's pretty. Wow, I haven't seen you get that into anything before.
Apparently, Arbro got terrified.
Who?
Our row.
Our
Because we're sitting
row.
on the same row.
That's hilarious. Poor Bridget in the
Cleaning.
dino pic. I know. Michael's
Daphne's
face is
still
the
here.
best. Well, thanks for listening.
I'm gonna post this picture for sure at some point.
Yeah, Steve was like, whatevs. Rock and roller coaster, yeah. We're gonna get some rock and roller coaster pictures on Friday,
Oh
hopefully.
yeah. Hopefully I don't get censored this time.
My husband, I
I'm
cannot
always
believe.
misbehaving. I have been censored at Disney with my pictures. They put big black blobs over stuff.
Well, if you wouldn't do things to make them censor you. Uh,
You
thanks,
rock,
Dave.
Dave.
You rock too. We appreciate it. I love how Steph was pointing right at the camera and your face was priceless, D.
Did you guys get all your wall pictures up yet?
Bridget in the back. I was having a bad neck pain. Yeah, she was in the dinosaur picture. I called dibs on sitting next to Jess. I'm telling the kids I'm off duty for that one. Are you gonna pull a Steph?
On what?
Rock and roller
Oh.
coaster. Steph, love her. Yesterday she was like, all right, I need a break from these kids. You guys need to back on up. R. Johns was like, I'll take them over here and show them these plants. He was amazing.
Yeah, Art Johnson's wonderful with kids.
Paula, I can understand your fear of wanting to go on rock and roller coaster. of just being able to see it take off like it does, and then the fact that it's sort of in the dark or whatever. But that ride is my favorite. Well, next to Flight of Passage now.
Michael and Steve dueling 360 cameras.
Somehow they both had those 360 cameras in their hands, and somehow they both got like extremely high scores. I need to go to
Oh,
work.
guys, here's the old one from Christmas.
Oh, bye, work's hard. I know that you have to go to work tomorrow. I know it's getting late. Thank you for
I
stopping
know.
by.
Yeah, glad you made it. I'm so many people here tonight. It's awesome.
No, Miguel's gonna volunteer to watch the Benitez children so that Daniela can go on.
Look, see, this is a this is a theme with me on Dinosaur. There's another picture of me scared to death.
Yeah, it looks like you're catching flies.
Ah.
Look at me. Wait, go back. Look at me.
Where are you? Oh yeah, you're like I'm miserable, right in the front seat, and Caleb's terrified.
I'm like looking down, like not even paying attention. Who won? Oh,
Steve won.
Steve
Steve won.
won, of course. But I was close. I think I was second, right behind him. Oh, Steph says we miss your lives. She's talking about us.
Yeah, man.
Paul says she was scared of Everest as well,
Caleb's
but
face is
loves it.
smart. Yeah, he was matching me pretty good.
Yes, Paul, I get a headache every time pretty much after riding it. Although this last time I rode it a few days ago, I handled it better than I thought. Oh my goodness, did I just see Miguel say something about me being lame?
What? That doesn't sound like that's a lame-o pick. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to educate the leaders of tomorrow. Tomorrow, Caleb's face is exact match to Michael's. Just 'cause that's a lame-o pick. Listen to Steph. She's rubbing it into Paula. Wait, no, she's not. I don't, Paula. I love it. Oh, she doesn't get a headache. I thought somebody's. Never mind. Flake.
You misread that.
Yeah, I
Penny.
misread that. Sorry. It's Whiplash. Yes, exactly. We get to binge on the Love Family Lives only twice a year. Oh.
I'm binging on our live feeds. Welcome back, Ed. I'm trying to find a picture still.
I don't like the part when it goes backwards. Me either.
On Everest?
Yeah, but honestly, the part
I
where
like
it goes
that.
backwards is okay. It's the part where it comes down and then it banks and does that curve. That's when I feel like my neck is like, my head could fly off if it wasn't attached so perfectly to my body.
So perfectly. Here's my imitation of Grimace, y'all, on Expedition Everest.
Look at him.
I'm
in
just a
purple
purple
shirt.
sack.
My husband, the funny character with his
You gotta do the pictures
pics.
upright, the in-ride pictures. You gotta do something, you know?
So Steph's gonna make a collage and post it on Instagram tomorrow. You all will see that what Steph and I did most of the day yesterday was just stop at every single wall that we possibly could to take a picture and make it look like an Instagram wall. That's what we did.
Y'all got some great ones in imagination.
And when we would ask Michael to take our picture for us, and I'd get my camera back, it would only be pictures of him.
I turn the camera around and take my own picture.
On purpose.
Oh,
But,
there's the
yeah.
kids meeting Pocahontas.
I didn't know. I guess we have not ever ridden Everest at night, have we?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, just kidding. Maybe y'all have. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
that
I
might have been
have.
sometimes you were sitting out.
Most of the time, I sit out on Everest just for that purpose because it bothers my neck. Ed said he saw the Insta wall. Yeah, just wait for the collage that Steph's gonna put up tomorrow. Um,
Why did Steph pee her pants? What happened? Oh, the picture taking
the
is.
picture
Oh,
taking,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
when
okay. When y'all saw my picture instead of yours,
well,
I got you.
so when I got the camera back and I realized that Michael had taken selfies of himself instead of Steph and I up against our pretend Instagram wall. Um, we then proceeded to ask Brianna to take our picture, and Brianna then took a few pictures of us, but then she took some selfies of herself as well. It was pretty funny. What is with all of these icons, Miguel? He's got a
Holy
satellite,
shit!
a joystick, a camera, a TV. What? A printer.
He's giving us the post Civil War part of Spaceship Earth.
Is that what that is? Those are just some emojis I never get to use.
Awesome.
You're being pretty funny tonight, Miguel.
Oh my gosh, this is taking forever to scroll
Okay,
through
Beach
these.
Homes, thanks for coming.
Yeah, it
We
was
really
awesome to have
appreciate
you guys
it.
in here tonight.
Hope you guys sleep well. You've never used the floppy disk emoji? I don't understand why not.
Yeah, that floppy disk comes up all the time these days.
Oh, Brianna loves her pictures taken. She's a ham.
There I
Oh
am
my
eating
gosh.
Caleb.
Today, it was like yesterday, I told Steph, I was like, okay, let's count how many times Brianna redoes her hair while we're at the park. I don't know. I think yesterday she only had two hairstyles. I think three or four has been her max.
Mommy loves you, B, because I know you watch these.
I do love you, B. Uh, Paula, I've been to Disney too much. Yeah, well, it's because
No
you
such
work here.
thing.
We're caught up again. Look at that.
Did we?
Yeah, Paula says on her days off, she would typically be at Epcot. That would be my place. I would most likely be. Does it ever get old though? I'm concerned that it's gonna get old eventually. There's
Proof that
you.
I get censored on Rock and Roller Coaster. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's almost as if you're like giving the bird
I
with your
wasn't.
child right next to you. It's a shame. Michael,
Yes, it, I'm keeping
definitely.
it a little long today.
When we were at Typhoon Lagoon today, Reese looked at me and she goes, "Why does it take my hair so long to dry?" And I was like, "It really doesn't, honey." And then she goes, "I think Dad's hair dries the fastest."
Dad's hair don't ever take
Uh,
any time to dry.
yeah, honey. What did we miss? We caught up and then now we're like behind again. Brianna is the bomb.com. She be getting free ears. Y'all,
she,
this girl
she's gotten people
somehow,
giving her stuff left and right on this trip. Just she go up and will compliment somebody and they're like, "Oh my gosh, take my ears,
like,
have my
legitimate.
stuffed animal."
She had no intentions,
Yeah,
obviously, of getting free stuff, but twice now she's complimented somebody and gotten free ears. I'm like, this is odd. Let's see. Never gets old, girl. All right, I'll trust you guys.
what doesn't get old? I missed.
Disney,
Oh yeah, yeah.
what did you do? Steph said, "What did you do?" What do you mean? I don't know what she means. Brianna also does
Oh, the
her
blur.
heel touch thing. I got a picture of Gabby doing it when we left Magic Kingdom. Could be coincidence, but I think she got it from Brianna. That girl, she walks around grabbing her legs, doing stretches and stuff.
Yeah.
There's another
It's
reason your resolution wasn't found.
apparently my picture got blurred because um I won't say
I can't
much other
believe.
than it's a hand signal that Steven Tyler used to give on the ride at the beginning part when you walk in and they're like, "Hey, let's get these people some backstage passes." He did
So,
something and it was on there for the first, however long, 16 years of the ride or something. And that year, like a year and a half ago, Disney edited it out of the video. So I just had to do that. for Steven Tyler when I was on the ride, and they censored me too.
Yeah, so let's change the subject because I'm not even sure why he did that. Let's see. We've lost. Look, everybody dropped off after that. It's not a it's a blurry pic just because of it being an electronic device, but it's not. Mm, I want to know. It's no, you don't, Julia. You don't want to know what the hand signal was. I don't even know why he did it. Jeez. Now look. Now I can't even believe you brought this up.
I should have never done it.
He shouldn't have. And now you've just gone on YouTube Live and just told all the world that you did it, and I'm married to you.
And I'm married to you. That was great. Oh my gosh.
And you're supposed to be.
I know. I'll ask forgiveness.
Y'all don't. Let's change the subject. Somebody asked me a question. Where's Works Hard? Works Hard, ask us a question, please. Change the subject.
I thought she left.
Did she leave? Oh, I was hoping that she was still around.
You can change the subject, honey.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Julia, save me. Steph, save me. Ask a question. Steph will ask me. Look at Miguel. Oh, look at this emoji, Miguel. Have you ever used that emoji before?
Jessica, do the tongue thing.
No. Oh my word. Of course you had to mention that. Well, we've been live for 72 minutes. I think we're going to have to say goodnight now because my husband is going to be standing before the Lord asking for forgiveness. I'll get Michael to show me Friday. Oh, Steph.
Steven Tyler's my man. I just had to represent,
Really?
Even if it was wrong.
Is there a song named after it? So here's what I was going to talk about.
Maybe some song lyrics.
Typhoon Lagoon, and next time you go, are we doing one room, and will it be a split stay?
It depends on what's available, honestly.
A lot of the times we do split stays, not only because we like to. I hope Daphne's not listening still.
Oh, because we said this already?
No, well, no, I'm just saying, because now that's just yet one more person that is going to ask about your hand signal.
Oh, I got you. Nobody else needs to know about my hand.
I hope nobody watches the replay, and I was trying to change the subject, and I'm bringing it back up myself.
Oh,
okay.
My goodness.
Split stay. We do split stays because of,
what's
available. Sometimes.
Like we wanted to book Bay Lake 6 days in a row. It just wasn't happening. They only had those 3, so we had to find something else. Ah, there she is.
I'll drag it out of you later. That's hilarious.
But yeah, you want to get in trouble at Disney?
No, we're not bringing that back up. Gosh. Everyone forgot. Yeah, right, Steph. YouTube is going to censor the discussion of the hand signal. You're right. Love how everybody's laughing. Yep, Daphne was listening.
It was funny, though, because I remember, you know how a lot of times, with the exception of our
Thank you, Paula. Yes, we're going to talk about Grand Floridian.
With the exception of our dinosaur picture the other day, guys, like, you get off the ride, and your picture's already on the app. We got off Rock and Roller Coaster that day. I'm like, well, I want to see that picture. And I was looking for it, and it took forever to load. And like it took like good 5 hours for that picture to show up on the app, and then I saw it all centered like that. I'm like, oh, that's why it was taking forever.
So we have stayed at the Grand Floridian. We really enjoyed staying there. The room that we had at Grand Floridian was literally like, I could have thrown a rock and it would have hit the monorail. It was that close.
She can hardly throw it all.
Get off. Oh my goodness. I googled it. Stop! We're not talking about it. I hope you're happy. I hope that you're happy that all these people.
Oh my gosh. It was in the news. I mean, come on, if you were in the Disney circle, you probably heard about it. A lot of people did.
Mhm. Mhm. So to answer your question, Steph, I don't know. I'm thinking the next time we stay, I'm really wanting to do the two bedroom again at Bay Lake
Really?
for the whole trip. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see.
Of course you did, Julia. Dadgummit. um, I would love to do Grand Floridian again.
I'd love to do Grand Floridian. Let me tell you though. Gosh, see, every time I want to say
The
something,
first thing is
it
always
sounds
negative.
like I complain and I'm negative.
First, tell us 10 great
Huh.
things about the Grand Floridian.
Okay, maybe that's what I should do. All right, 10 great things about Grand Floridian. Quiet, very peaceful, beautiful,
So it's like you.
lots of music. Wait, Dee will say, why could you just take a compliment?
Yes.
Thank you, honey. Um, Monorail access. You think you're worth $1,000,000 just because of how
I love
expensive
the
it is,
jazz.
even though you're not.
I love the jazz band in the lobby.
Music, the
I could sit there all day.
piano. Okay, so now can I say what I was gonna say?
Yes.
Actually, I can't even remember what I was gonna say.
Let me. You were like, let me tell you though, Grand Floridian.
Look at Ed. Let it out, Jess. We're here for you.
You don't sound negative, Jess. It's good.
Thank
All right.
you.
I love Animal Kingdom too. I saw that in there somewhere. We've stayed there like 3 times.
We've stayed at both Kadani and
Jumbo.
Jumbo. Um, so, well, I don't even remember what I was going to complain about. Oh, it wasn't really a complaint. I was just going to say I was slightly disappointed when staying at Grand Floridian, and it's the same here in this
You
resort
wouldn't
as
have that
well.
problem in a 2 bedroom.
I'm about to go there.
Okay.
They have, it's just so expensive to stay on property. They have
Boma's
hard
awesome.
wood floors at in the rooms at Grand Floridian and here at Beach Club, which is
In the
fine.
living room, it's carpet in here.
Yes, which is fine, except for when your kids are sleeping in the living room and you can hear every noise they make as soon as they wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. So that's my only complaint is that you can hear the hardwood
She's all
floor
about sleeping
doesn't
in.
doesn't absorb the noise, so you can hear them. So I'm very excited about having two bedrooms here, even though there's hardwood floors. I won't be able to hear them because they're in a whole other room.
Dude, okay,
And
I heard
Jesus said
Boma.
he's going to repair many rooms. Pretty sure he's modeling after the Grand Floridian. Just saying.
Uh,
That's good. That's good.
Ed wants to eat at Boma. Boma, we ate there one time. I thought it was awesome.
Yes.
It's eclectic, I'll say that. And but I loved it was just a nice break from the norm. Like so
Yeah,
many
I
of
agree.
a lot of the buffets here at Disney are kind of similar, and but that was just awesome. You had all kinds of African food to choose from that I'd never had before, and you get to experiment with. And then they had some of the standards up there and everything. But I think Boma's fantastic.
Paula says those zebra domes. We did try those zebra domes at Animal Kingdom. We so between Jumbo and Kadani, we typically prefer staying at Kadani.
Bigger room. The room's a little bit bigger, and they give you a second bathroom in the 1 bedroom.
And there's a parking garage.
Yeah, parking garage at Kidani, and you're the first bus stop.
First bus stop. Now the
They
downside
pick up
is
Jamba second.
that the quick service dining restaurant is in the other resort, which
Yeah,
is difficult to get to. So if you're one of those who likes to come back to the resort and eat, then you might want to stay at Jumbo versus Kadani. And then some people think that the Jumbo swimming pool is
a little
a
better.
little better.
I think they're pretty comparable.
Yeah.
But yeah, our last day is Saturday.
Saturday.
Sad day.
Thanks. Oh, Saturday. Oh, well, you don't need to apologize, Steph. You can answer for us. We were rambling on about nonsense. I'd come
Oh,
in
you're meeting
Friday,
up
but
with
hang with
Jitterflix. That's cool.
Jitterflix.
I'm
That's
sure
awesome.
that will be crazy and funny.
Is that the? But I think there's a lot of people. Hey, Samantha. Thanks for. I'm glad that you were able
Hey.
to stop in because you were one with them stuff. I think that the Jitterflix Viapree thing. There a lot of people coming to that. I could be wrong. Friday, D. R. Johns and I will be at Hollywood Studios. Oh my gosh. I will never be able to talk to the Benitez family again. I
Were you
hope.
shocked?
I hope y'all were shocked.
It was Steven Tyler's fault. Mm.
We're never gonna get this whole live stream is gonna be all about that.
You just you were wrong, hun. See, it's just jitters.
No, it's just jitters. Okay. Well, then reschedule jitters and come. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Jitterflix was here earlier. That's why Dee was so quiet. She was Googling it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we've been live for 81 minutes. Now, don't, Ed. Please don't. Just, you will lose respect for my husband if you do.
I just like being silly. Come on. And it was just in the news that week before.
Thank you, Julia, if you don't want to know. I can't even imagine what Google tells you when you Google that.
But yeah, they hadn't taken it off the ride, but like a week before.
Yeah, I'm very uncomfortable, Steph.
Is that why you're like half off the
Yeah,
screen?
pretty much. Pretty much done. Hello, Tom.
What's up, Tom?
Can't put it in the chat or YouTube for so many reasons, Miguel, and you just had to bring it back up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And what's funny though is like all of a sudden that was such a problem. That had been on that video on Rock and Roller Coaster forever. And like somebody finally noticed that it offended.
So I think we have some things to do Friday. Yeah, see, they're backing out. They don't want to come anymore. I don't blame you.
Oh my gosh.
Have we ever? Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Have we ever stayed at Polly? We have
No.
not, and here are the reasons why.
We've been over there a lot, but we never actually stayed there.
For a family of 5,
We are at Disney, Tom,
you
yes.
have 2 options. One, you can stay in a studio. Family of 5 studio. Or you can stay in the bungalows.
Which is 8 billion points that we don't have.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
so we
have cash, that much cash, or that many points.
Yeah, it's
So
just a room capacity issue for us at the Poly.
we would love, love, love to stay at the Polynesian.
Tom, we've been to Magic Kingdom like the last 3 days until today, and then we did Epcot and Typhoon Lagoon, Blizzard Beach, and Animal Kingdom so far. And we got Animal Kingdom again tomorrow in Hollywood Studios the next day,
Yes.
if I remember correctly.
Julie asked how much it costs to stay in the bungalows. I think it's several $100s per night. I want to say
No, you
like
mean 1,000.
1,000 per night, like 1,000 per night.
For the bungalows?
Mm-hmm. I was
Yeah,
thinking no, I was
it's.
thinking it was like $700 or $800, like up to thousands, but not yet
I
quite a
thought it was
thousand
more like
dollars.
1,300 or something. It's always seasonal. Depends if it's like summer or
Here's the other
whatever.
thing about those bungalows that I don't understand.
They're
That
right by the.
giant ferry that comes in and out of the port going back and forth to Magic Kingdom would be extremely annoying to listen to that horn
All
constantly
night, yeah.
all day, all night. I don't I think that that was poor planning on their part. Unless it's soundproof walls.
Magic Kingdom, I think, was open till 10 tonight. And it was open till midnight the other night for extra magic hours.
Not sure what the regular Julia, but a couple years ago it was 1200. Okay.
Yeah, see, I said about 1300.
The cabins at Wilderness Lodge. We have not stayed at Wilderness Lodge either. Paula,
We did spend extensive time over there last trip, though, and it was great.
we would love to stay there. I've been trying to talk Michael into letting us stay there
That was a capacity
for
problem, too, though, with the one bedroom for a while.
for a while, but
Yeah.
now I don't know. I think that we could stay. Do they have two bedrooms there?
Yeah, I think they do now on the newer portions.
Well, we can't ever. We don't have enough points to stay there.
Not the bungalows. They made a
The
whole
cat.
other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I have stayed at Fort Wilderness, though, a long time ago. Pre Jessica days.
Tom asked, "When did we start streaming?" 86 minutes ago.
Yeah, almost an hour and a half ago.
How freaking amazing does a resort have to be worth $1,000 a night? I mean, that thing. It better like do my laundry for me. It better, be made out of gold. And I don't know. Especially when you're only sleeping there. Maybe if I had tons and tons and tons and tons of money. But even so, I don't think I would choose the bungalow.
Yeah, I'd rather stay somewhere like crazy. Like the, you know where I'd want to stay is like the 3 bedroom at Animal Kingdom. Look up the 3 bedroom room at Animal Kingdom Lodge. They're awesome.
Yeah, I'd want to stay in the three bedroom at Bay Lake. See that amazing view of the monorail and Magic Kingdom, and the three bedroom at Bay Lake has these giant windows because it's 2 story. That room is.
So is the one in Animal Kingdom.
Okay. I can't wait to park at the campground. That will be fun, Steph. As soon as you get your RV,
Yeah.
girl.
See, I stayed there once when we did. Our youth group used to go to Night of Joy all the time at Disney, which they have now just announced that this year was going to be the last time. They weren't doing Night of Joy anymore. So, pooey.
Geek says, I'd rather stay off site and stay way longer. I'm with you. Paula mentioned the castle. Now, the castle would be pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see. They.
Lord Jesus.
Ed. I told you.
How could I be the
not
only one that heard
to
that
do
story
it.
when it happened?
I don't know because I don't know what you read and listen to. Now y'all just pray for my husband. Now that you know, pray for him. Okay? Lord Jesus.
Oh my gosh. It makes for good live streams, babe. I'm always thinking ahead.
Yeah, that's what the purpose was, to get me uncomfortable. Steph mentions the top of the world. It is very nice at Bay Lake, and I'm so sorry. We definitely had planned to take you guys over there. I didn't realize that it didn't open until 6 p.m. I'm sorry. But we will be back, and we will take you guys there for sure. And we'll take anybody else that's with us that we can get up there. Disney Life for me and anyone else that's around. Oh, Steph.
What Steph
I
said?
thought Steph said she Googled it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
There for a while, you knew when everybody was getting quiet. It was like Google.
Nah, let's not. Okay.
moving on.
Yeah, wow. Dee says, wow. That was
Who's
fun. Hmm.
who's excited about Toy Story Land?
Did I talk to Miguel about the carrot cake cookie changing? Who did I talk about that with?
We're talking about with you say that with Paula?
It was last night. That's right. It was with Paula last night.
Yeah, see, it's coming back. We need works hard.
We do need works hard. You're right, Ed. Somebody come up with a question. Gosh. Thanks, Steph. Steph's doing a pretty good job. Just Tower of Terror. D is gonna sit between us. Okay. What does D do on
Somebody
Tower of
needs to
Terror?
sit next to Brianna on Tower of Terror.
Why? Let her squeeze
Because
your
she
arm to
grabs
death?
you like. I know, I wish they hadn't changed it.
So, Miguel, you heard it. In the live stream you watched the replay last night. Can you believe they've changed our carrot cake cookie? Do you
I
plan
always
on
sit
getting
next
one
to her.
Friday? I mean, if you guys do come, now that you know that Michael needs a lot of prayer
Let's all ride
and
Rock and Roller Coaster together and see how much we can get censored.
yeah, D says Steph will need to tell the kids. We'll prepare the kids that nobody gets to on Friday. None of our children will get to ride with Steph or Daniela because we have plans for certain positions where we have to sit.
I just told the kids in my picture of Rock and Roller Coaster I had superpowers.
Paula says you couldn't pay me to ride Tower of Terror.
Oh.
Top row. Oh my goodness.
I was surprised how much I ended up liking Tower of Terror. Because I usually don't like high drop stuff like that. Since I've gotten older.
You threw yourself under the bus with that one.
Like
Yeah,
that.
Miguel doesn't want to ride Tower of Terror.
Oh. Miguel,
Who
I'll
said
go with
Miguel?
you. I'll go with you.
He doesn't want to ride it. You gonna stay out
I
with him?
know. No, I'm saying he can ride with me.
Oh, you gonna
Um,
hold his hand?
yeah, I'll be like Papa.
You're nuts. 7 people on the top row, I think. Okay. Paul do any ride. Miguel and Steve hang. Okay. Steve doesn't ride Tower of Terror?
While we ride rapids.
What did Miguel sit out on the other day? He didn't all by himself.
I'll be at the Muppets. We need to do the Muppets this time. The last two trips we haven't done the Muppets. I want to see the Muppets again.
I want to do Tower of Terror at Disneyland,
Yeah, I was
which
gonna
has
say
now
I'll
been
got it.
switched to Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
that's
And
I
that
definitely
looks
want to do
awesome
that
to
one.
me. That's what I would want.
And I'm anxious to see what the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster here at Epcot's gonna be like.
That's right. It was Splash Mountain that Miguel set out. And that was so funny. Every time we would pass by where we thought Miguel would be standing, we would yell,
Screaming,
Miguel,
"Hey,
Miguel!
Miguel!"
He was never there until the very end, and then he was there. It was so funny. Hey, John.
Yeah, we need.
Never.
I want to do Hall of Presidents with Trump now.
Well, Miguel was trying to get us to go over there,
I
and
know, he
we didn't
was.
do it. But we were with you, Ed. We have done Hall of Presidents before. We just haven't done it since they've changed it and now added Trump. But we would like to do it. We just haven't been able to get over there. It's not that we haven't been able to. We've chosen
Just
not
have it,
to.
Hey, John.
Because we've done other things. Steve rides it, but not every time. Depends on how he feels. Gotcha.
Hey, let me ask everybody here a question. I think, who did I bring this up with the other day? Was I talking to you, Miguel? Maybe. The Disney with the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. Who's I talking with? Either Miguel or Steph or somebody. Um, like I think it's awesome all the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff they're putting in. What are you laughing about?
Miguel's Hillary looking Trump animatronic.
But now that they've already done Guardians of the Galaxy, the first two movies, they're already out and kind of like. I'm just wondering if Disney's a little late to the party, like update doing this roller coaster at Epcot, and like how much longevity is something like Guardians of the Galaxy going to have? Really, like 20 years from now, is anybody going to care that it's the Guardians of the Galaxy ride because of these movies from? I don't know. I mean, I think they're going to be awesome, but I don't think they'll have the longevity as a bunch of like the Disney movies that we're used to in the parks and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see.
Mission looks awesome. Trying to get into the Marvel films. I think it was a mistake, Michael.
Yes.
I agree, Michael. Oh my gosh, now y'all are all gonna agree with this man. This man?
See, I think it's awesome, but it's almost like they're gonna have to make a third movie by the time this roller coaster is done, just to get you pumped up about it again, and kind of like I don't know.
Guardians of the Galaxy gets old. Speaking of late to the party, Toy Story Land.
Yeah, Toy Story. Where was this 15 years ago?
Yeah, I mean I am a little surprised that they're adding it now.
You know what I was surprised by is that it's just Toy Story Land. Like I was expecting like a Pixar anything, like make it where any Pixar movie could have been in there, not just only Toy Story stuff. But
I'd like to hear what Daphne's opinion is on the Toy Story Land coming in. I'm wondering if she's still listening.
the raccoon movie thingy.
Steph,
I
you're
thought
so funny.
I thought Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty doggone funny.
Pixar Land makes more sense. I
Yeah,
agree.
there's so much you could have done, like, and just kept on adding to if you wanted to.
You think
But
Daphne went to sleep, Steph?
she's she was busy googling.
Do you like how I am giving you a shout out every once in a while there? She was, oh gosh. Yes, Paula, they are making that Pixar appear in California, which looks pretty cool. Daphne! Daphne! Yes, we want your opinion on Toy Story Land coming. Do you feel like it's too late? Why are they adding it now? It's a classic, girl. I love it. Thank you. Hush your mouth, Michael. Don't
Oh
Google
my
it
gosh.
for the love of Pete.
She's gonna be like, don't Google what?
She's been listening. She probably already
Oh,
Googled it and just was nice enough not to say anything. Part 4. Hey, aka our life.
what's up?
What's happening? We're just chilling at our hotel. You've missed lots of interesting conversations, but I highly recommend that you do not go back and watch the replay on
Yes.
this one.
Part 4 is coming out, but do you like Toy Story Land or should it have been Pixar Land? It like, you
Yeah,
know.
does it make sense that it's Toy Story? It's so I don't know. I don't know.
Now I'm singing the AKA Our Life theme song in my head. It happens every time.
Yep. Of course it makes sense that it's Toy Story. Totally makes sense. Oh, Jess, tell everyone about the kids club in Contemporary where the arcade was. What am I supposed to say about that?
What?
Tell everyone about the kids club in the Contemporary where the arcade was. I didn't really
Oh
see
yeah.
it. Michael saw it. I mean, I was standing at a
They
distance,
had
but
Boo's Door. Yeah, it was just like they'd gotten rid of the arcade and made it the babysitting area where you could drop your kids off and be entertained and all that
oh,
stuff.
they had converted it from the arcade to
Yeah.
this like kids club. Gotcha. Okay. I
But
honestly
it
was
was all Pixar stuff. It looked like.
Thank you, Steph, for allowing us to change the subject, though. That was a good transition there.
What's the best Pixar movie ever? Brave?
Ever. It's the best Pixar movie ever. Ever. He had to capitalize it to make sure it is the classic Pixar movie. What are we talking about? Toy Story? What are they talking about?
I said I was whistling their theme song.
Oh, geez. Listen to Steph. Oh, geez, Jessica. Good night, John. Thanks for
Good
stopping
night.
in.
Brave was the worst. Hush your mouth, Miguel.
Ratatouille is my fave.
I love Ratatouille. Special order. I like Anton Ego. Surprise me. His little speech about the critics and all that is dope. Like, I love his little spiel there.
Julia, I like Brave. See, we like Brave too.
I
Best
love
Pixar
Brave. I
movie
love
is
it.
Toy Story.
Oh,
I don't know. Is it the best
Toy Story is
one?
great. I can't think if is it my favorite Pixar movie. Oh my gosh, that's hard to say. I think you got so used to having Toy Story around, it was just like the classic. But then they did start making some really other good movies too.
Hey, aka Our Life, we will be here until Saturday. We check out on Saturday.
Yep.
Dope? Question mark. And sanctified. You've been sanctified. Amen. See, now they're gonna be pulling out the religious talk here.
Favorite Disney soundtrack? Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Immediately I want to say Lion King, but
That's a
let me
good
think.
one.
Hmm.
That's a really good question. I
Damn.
bet Julia has an answer to that. I'm gonna go with whatever Julia says. That's gonna be
Whatever Julia said.
Up is the best. Up soundtrack is the best.
It just means movie. I think she's still talking about movies. Okay, Miguel copied
Lion
me.
King, Monsters Inc., Finding
I was
Nemo,
gonna say I thought about Little Mermaid too, but you know what's it really?
Tarzan.
I was fixing to say. You know what? I have two really underrated soundtracks to me,
You love Phil
and it
Collins.
would be Tarzan and Hercules. Like I love both of those.
Hercules soundtrack is pretty good. I must admit that one is pretty good. I don't necessarily
Hunchback is
like
good too. It is.
that movie that much, but yeah,
Moana has some great stuff in it too.
I do like the Moana one. But
Yep. Les poissons, les poissons.
yeah, okay. So Julia says, "Under the Sea," "Part of Your World," "Kiss the Girl." Yeah, this is a
Oh wait,
good.
nobody said Aladdin yet. That's pretty doggone good too.
Aladdin is good, but best everything.
Oh, we got the kids with
Hey,
this.
Blue Dashy.
They be sleeping
They
way
be
over on that side of the
they be
room.
sleeping. They are sleeping in another bedroom, but they are here.
I got another for Hercules. Mary Poppins definitely counts, and Mary Poppins is an amazing soundtrack. In fact, I added the Mary Poppins soundtrack to our playlist in the van on the way down here.
Oliver and Company, that's a good
Why
one.
should I worry?
Mary Poppins, though, oh, that may
I
be the
love Mary
best.
Poppins too, yeah.
What Daphne say? Wait, somebody said Daphne, but I don't think Daphne common.
Daphne.
That's a good one. Daphne would agree with that. Daphne, where are
Okay.
you? Do you agree? Aladdin is good, but doesn't belong in this convo. I
Oh,
kind
come on now. It's definitely at the table.
it's pretty cooler. So Blue Dashy, we're talking about what's the best
Disney
Disney
soundtrack.
soundtrack.
Tron. No.
Saving Mr. Banks. I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, what does she need to? What does Daphne need to agree with D? Yep, all about.
Daphne, Mary Poppins being a great Disney
Oh yeah, it's
soundtrack.
an amazing Disney soundtrack. But then I can go back into bringing up like Summer Magic and all these. I
One word, up. You and Steph agree then.
I like the Robin Hood soundtrack.
I do love Robin Hood, but I think that soundtrack is more of a just reminisce. It's like
Yeah.
you get some sort of feeling from it. I wouldn't say that it's the best soundtrack, but
True.
an oldie but a goodie.
I mean, Fox and the Hound, Lady and the Tramp. No, you can name like Bambi. You can name like two songs from all three of those movies.
But somebody said something's coming here. I tried. Beauty and the
Beauty and the Beast. That's
Beast.
another fantastic one. And that's the one I think I was trying to think of in the back of my head
That
this
one
whole time.
is pretty darn amazing.
I love everything about Beauty and the Beast.
I don't like not being able to pinpoint one though. This is too hard of a question. Illuminations is a great soundtrack. Let me think about this. Yep, Lion King.
Can we just say? Can we just say the entire old Wishes soundtrack?
Oh, I love Wishes.
So
Y'all, we have still yet to see this happily ever after fireworks show.
we saw it, just not from in front of the castle. We watched it.
Yeah, we watched it from behind over by People
I
Mover.
love that
That's
view
just
over by
fireworks.
standing in front of Astro Orbiter. Like,
What happened? Beauty and the Beast. Oh, we're behind.
I love listening to Illuminations. A lot of that's Yanni. I love Yanni. Yeah, I don't think I found anything that topped Lion King yet, but
So Paula agrees that she's very sad. Wishes went away. We are extremely heartbroken, and I'm pretty much kind of boycotting the fireworks show. But Ed says that it's his
yeah,
favorite.
I know
Hmm.
I have to admit a lot of that was probably me just being sad. Wishes wasn't there anymore.
Well, guys, I'm going to bed. Good night,
Good
Blue
night, Blue
Dashy.
Dashie.
Thank you.
Killer at deal.
You have to watch Happily Ever After.
We saw it, just not from in front of the
Okay,
castle. It
guys,
counts. It counts. It
it doesn't
counts.
count.
We
Tell him
heard
it
all the
doesn't count.
songs. We saw all the fireworks. In fact, I thought the view of the fireworks was better than it is in front of the castle. We just didn't get to see what was going on the castle.
Which is the whole show. Right, Daphne? Right, Ed? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Steph. Don't forget to hit that like button.
I watched Illumination tonight.
It don't be counting. Okay, guys, I gotta call it a night. I hope that you enjoy your day.
Thanks, Julia.
Thank you.
Tell
Thank you for
Ben.
yes.
Tell Ben we said hey. We're always thinking about you guys and praying about everything.
Plus, Jordan Fisher is singing Happily Ever After. Dope. They be sleeping. It
That's
don't
her.
be counting. Did you say dope at some point or something?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I said it was
Okay,
dope.
so these are the words.
Yeah,
Dope. They be sleeping. It don't
yeah. Steph's picking up on the
on
Michael
your
jargon.
weird jargon. Okay. Oh my goodness. It was so nice seeing you all. I know. Please,
I'm
Celine.
so glad y'all are here. Bye. I'm gonna go get me a drink. You gotta see the frontal view to
Thank
get the full
you.
effect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, so from behind doesn't count.
And Miguel, Steph, and everyone else in the chat.
Can I get you anything to drink, babe?
No, but maybe this is the time that we say goodnight.
I don't know about that. I think we were just getting started good.
I don't know. I felt like it was, you're leaving me hanging now, all
Does
by
anybody,
myself.
Does anybody want a room tour?
No. Not with all of our mess laid out everywhere. What is the beverage of choice they're asking? See, Steph, I don't even know what time it is right now. 12:30. I feel bad for everyone that has to go to work. Now it's just quiet because it's just me. I like watching the fireworks from Fantasyland because there are fireworks going off on either side of you. Yeah, it was. There was a. I liked where we were standing over in Tomorrowland. We have not. I don't know that we've seen it in Fantasyland. I think the fireworks are louder over there. Yeah, Ed said he's going to bed.
Oh.
I should go to bed, but I'm having too much fun.
It's because we're talking about soundtracks.
Jessica, how many carrot cake cookies are you going to buy? Probably at least 2. That's my minimum. 2. You can't go up to that counter without purchasing 2.
I love that clip you had in that one of our last vlogs from Hollywood Studios where we picked up the carrot cake cookie and you're like walking along and Caleb acts like he drops it and like from your peripheral vision you're just like, don't you dare drop that, I'll kill you or something like that.
Yeah, that's like $7 of gold right there. You better not drop that on the... Oh, good night, aka... Yeah, I know when I'm monitoring tomorrow, how do I tell my students I had important things to do the night before, like staying up for a live stream? Good luck with that one, Miguel. Miguel, you didn't answer me earlier. Are you going to have a carrot cake cookie on Friday?
I wanted one of those big Rice Krispie treats we saw at the Magic Kingdom. Like
That
all
thing was
that
bigger
big,
than your face.
mouse ear shape.
That thing was huge. I can't imagine. I'm not a big Rice Krispie treat girl, as it is anyway.
He said, no, I'm not. Lame. Talk about lame.
Okay. Well, I will... Would you rather me tell you what the new carrot cake cookie tastes like? Would you like to experience me eating it, or would you rather not? Should I go behind, a building and eat it or something?
We gotta film eating it, though. Oh my gosh. I'm still thinking about soundtracks. Isn't it crazy? Like, I feel like I'm missing one. Is it?
You'll be fine. Okay. All right. Well, I want you to know what it's going to... If it's good experience or not, since they're changing up the cookie. Disney
I would eat that Rice
1989.
Krispie treat by the time we got to the castle.
What is she giving out information? Oh, Instagram.
The gram.
The gram.
If my mom was a drug, I'd sell it by the gram.
Okay, well, what was that?
Busting out some vanilla ice, baby.
To make them looking forward to meeting Michael. I'm going to need a step ladder to shake your hand.
Oh, did you see that picture with me and Jason today on Twitter? That's right.
Although that picture, I mean, Jason didn't look, super short, and you didn't look super tall. I didn't think.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't anything that bad.
I'm trying to find you, Paula. I found you.
Like, what are you doing over there?
I'll have to follow her.
So, has anybody else in this chat seen Summer Magic? Or is it just Summer Magic just my
I saw it. Ed already saw it before you even asked the question. I don't know what they're
Oh, he's talking about the picture. Okay. I was like, he didn't answer me that quick about Summer Magic.
Listen to Steph. He's not that tall. And he has long arms. Don't worry, I'm 5'6".
Steph is like 9 feet tall. It's crazy.
Steph is way taller than me. I'm so short. Well, you don't appear short on camera or in pictures, so...
Nope.
Drop the Mickey bar and no one will get hurt.
Hey, I haven't guessed once what if Daphne's still there. I was like, what, 5'5", so or something like that. So she even appeared taller.
Goofy is tall.
Yeah,
You've
see,
had a picture with Goofy before. I'm
yep.
taller than Michael. Daphne is not taller than you. This is what I want to know.
The only person at Disney taller than me is that troll in Norway that we got our picture taken with.
But wait, what about Goofy? Are you
No,
as tall, or is Goofy
depends on if
taller?
you count the hat or not, you know?
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Going to Disney with Michael is going
It's good.
the is
You never lose
good
the
though
group.
because you never lose the group. Yeah.
Especially when I got sunscreen on my bald head and it's just like shiny.
Shiny. Mm-hmm. I think it's hilarious that uh, Steph, anytime we're walking with Steph at Disney, she's constantly counting to make sure that all the kids are around and that we haven't lost anybody. And Daniela was like looking around, we've lost the group. And then she's like, oh man, it's so nice to have Michael to just see at a distance. The sad thing about going to Disney with Michael, though, is because of how tall he is, he's always 100 feet ahead of you because he walks at a normal pace for him, but for everyone else it's as if he's like running, so
I
you
fly,
cannot keep
man.
up with the man. So luckily he is tall, so you can easily spot him wherever he is in the park. uh,
What's this?
I'm always looking for the tall guy with the bald head, towering over
the step.
Cinderella's stepsister. No, wait a second, is Daphne really tall? This is a joke, right?
Daphne's like 6'9".
No, she's not. The stepsisters are hilarious.
Yeah, that was the best part
Oh,
about
good night,
1900 Park Fair.
Samantha. Thank you for
Oh, good night,
stopping
Samantha.
in. We appreciate it. Steve and Michael scooting along. It's true. Don't try to keep up with Michael. It can't be done. It's ridiculous.
And I'm not even trying. Like, you should see me when I want to go fast.
Hard to talk to Michael while strolling. Mm-hmm. You just don't. Daphne is okay. Well, Daphne, since you keep hearing your name, how tall are you? Do we know how tall you are?
I know how tall she is.
Okay, or is it a secret?
Right now it is.
Because
Because
you
this,
don't
no,
know.
I know how tall she is. You know, she told me.
Why is it a secret?
It's because it's fun right now that you don't know.
She's not tall. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you are. It's not an offense. I'm just like, this reminds me of the drinking hot chocolate
Yeah, see,
with.
Steph's way taller than me. She can talk to you.
Just because I'm a friend, I'm letting you know she's not tall. Thank you. Daphne is not 6'5".
She's gigantic.
I knew this was turning into
Coco
another
moment.
Coco moment. Where y'all were gonna pull my leg. It's just been a year of the women's NBA. Did you not see that video? I am gullible. And Ed, I'm disappointed in you. I thought we were friends, and you're back here lying to me, telling me that Daphne is tall.
You don't know how tall. You don't know her height yet.
Paula says I'm too tall to be Mickey or Minnie. Yeah, there's height requirements for some of those characters. Obviously, Michael's sister-in-law used to be she'd be
She was Minnie Mouse and Pooh.
Pooh. And she's pretty short. I got your back, girl. Thank you.
Steph got the kids to smell the bushes.
I love how
Coco's a great movie.
when I typically say Daphne's name, she's like there to respond real quick, but she's enjoying this moment right now.
It's good. That's why I'm not going to tell you how.
I've seen it in
See,
the
there
comments.
she is. She's an inch taller than me.
You are not.
She's got me by an inch.
Lie. Sorry, Jesse. Upside down
Watch.
smiley.
Watch. Daphne, who was. Why can't I? I'm having a brain fart moment. Who was that you met? The other vlogger you met at Magic Kingdom, that one. Watch that one and you'll figure out how tall Daphne is. She's a CJ.
Ed, you cannot. It's too late
Yes,
now.
Allison.
Now this means I can't trust you.
Allison is 6'8" also.
Jessica, why don't you just watch the video? She plays for the Seattle. Is that what it
Shock.
says? She pleases for the. Allison is 6'8" also. Uh huh. Uh huh. Whatever. I know that Daphne has mentioned it in a comment, and
Fine,
I've
let's
seen
guess my
it.
height.
Daph is 5'7". No, 5'2". I'm gonna go with.
6'9".
She's not 6'9".
She
Okay,
hits her head on doors when she walks through them.
Paula, I'm 5'8" as well. Okay, I'm 5'2".
It's
She's
like I'm
not
not
that
guessing.
short. D, you're 5'2". Ed, I'm not guessing because Ed knows.
He's taller than I thought.
Sorry, we keep moving the. I keep moving the camera. If I could scroll back through tons and tons of comments, I could find where Daphne told you how
we
tall she
should
was.
we should get
She's taller than 4 something, right? She's in the 5 foot category.
we should get Daphne, like, can we get her on panel and then
Have
have
her
her stand there?
stand next to a door or something for us. I've seen
And
her. She
everybody
was standing during their Bean Boozled challenge. But her entire family must be short because she didn't look abnormally small.
Abnormally small. Gosh. My license says 5'4". What?
I love how she's laughing. D lied on a document. Oh, and she plays Pokemon.
That's worse than anything I did on Rock and Roller Coaster.
She is less than or equal to 6 foot. No one is correct.
I know, I remember the
I.
exact height, but I'm not saying.
Mm-hmm. 5'3". I was gonna say, okay, so we've got 5'2", 5'4", so maybe 5'3". She's taller than 4 foot though, right? She's at least.
Yes, she's taller than
Thank
4
you.
foot, like a lot taller.
Oh, now we're gonna do 5'1", 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", 5'6", 5'7", 4'11".
Give me the 411.
I can't believe Michael keeps bringing that up.
Bringing what up? Oh.
What'd you bring up now?
Rock and Roller Coaster. I have since ridden that ride like 5 or 6 more times, and all my pictures were not censored after that.
You feel so proud. Oh my goodness. Nope. Wait a second.
Nobody's guessed it. It's true. All that
Wait.
guess. Nobody's guessed it.
She's 5 foot exactly then. 5'0". Did I get it? Did I get it? Ed, stop. It's not funny. Don't laugh at the man.
Oh, it keeps coming back. Rock and Roller Coaster.
5 foot and
Hey, Mickey
nothing.
Bunch.
Hey, where were they? I missed
5
it.
foot and a muffin.
You guys are up late. Yes, you are right. We are 5.5 inch. For real? That is hilarious.
Every half-inch counts.
I was gonna say, if Michael knew the exact measurement, he would be saying it, I'm sure. Listen to Steph. Oh my gosh, she's tiny. How tall is Michelle, your sister-in-law?
I think she's about like 5'1" or 5'2".
I was gonna say. So that's not bad. It absolutely counts, she says. That's why your kids seem so tall.
I want a picture like with Daphne next to put on Twitter.
That would be awesome. Daphne, when are you guys gonna announce your trip? I would love to see Daph stand next to
Yeah,
Michael
there we
or
go. We'll
Steph.
get.
There you go. It could be like a
We'll
stair
all
step.
take a picture by the purple wall.
One day, Michael. Thanks for the follow. I'll let you know that I love Goofy. Yes, you mentioned that last night. I remember that, Paula, that you love Goofy.
Two Daphne's. That equals one staff. Come on. Did you already say how tall you were?
5'8", yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say. Okay, you already blew it.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the big surprise and secret there?
When I was gonna make him guess your height.
Oh,
When Michael and I blog next to each other, my comment disappears.
anyway.
Each other, we get very different views. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Steph the very first time we met her. She was like, I don't even know how to hold the camera with these kids. Like I'm trying to get everybody in the view, and like the kids are way down there, and it was funny.
Yep. And B is your height.
That's so funny.
She can't vlog the kids. They're getting
So
taller.
I was gonna say Caleb's almost eye level now. It's a little scary.
Where was it? Oh, it was the night before last when we were trying to go to Gasparilla Grill. Did you tell that story already?
No,
Tell them that story,
it's
baby.
miserable. Let's not. Then it'll just sound like I'm complaining.
Well, no. Okay, well, I'll talk about Rock and Roller Coaster some
No, okay, so we decided yesterday after we left, this was yesterday.
Yeah.
We left Steph and Steve at Epcot. They were headed home. We
And our Johns.
and our Johns, I'm sorry. We had left a little bit earlier.
Barely.
About 10 minutes
He left
earlier.
us. Yeah, he left from Imaginations, and then we decided we were all.
Stop laughing at him, guys. So, jeez, I can't even tell.
I
the
meant I
story.
was gonna play Walk This Way on my guitar, but it's not here. That's all I meant.
Reese left crumbs from her chips in this bed.
Oh,
It's just gonna be frustrating.
crummies.
What am I supposed to be talking about? Gasparilla Grill?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the fact that we left Epcot and decided we were going to take the monorail back to Bay Lake, our hotel. And for dinner, we were going to stop at the Grand Floridian and eat at their quick service, which is Gasparilla Grill. It
Get
stays
some
open.
smoothies.
It stays open late. And the last time we were there, they had a smoothie machine.
And they were awesome.
And they were really good. And we order a giant pizza. Giant pizza. We order a regular sized pizza and we all share it. It's
It
a
was like
regular
Daphne
pizza.
sized pizza.
After I said that, I'm like, it's a regular sized pizza, but we share it. Anyway, we took this trip all the way there. I'm acting like it was, miles and miles and miles that we walked. But at the end of the day, when you're tired and you're hungry, you get off the monorail,
That's a big pizza.
you walk all the way through Grand Floridian to get to the back of the hotel where their quick service is. And you walk in and you realize that they no longer have the smoothie machine there. And Michael says, I don't have my acid reflux medicine. I can't eat pizza. So we stood there for 5 minutes and looked at the menu and looked at the menu, and we were like, we're
The
gonna
whole
get
trip
back
was,
on the
yeah.
monorail, and we are going to go to our resort. So we did all of that traveling for nothing.
Hey, wait till y'all hear. I think when Disney Vacation Family comes out with their vlog from eating at where was it?
You can
Via
say it, I can't
Napoli,
say it.
yeah,
Yeah.
in Italy.
They raved
You'll
about it
find
and
that
said
was
that it
some
was
amazing
really
pizza.
good. Now, the pizza at Gasparilla Grill, because it's a whole pizza, it's not like the flatbread pizza. It's not like the circular little mini pizza.
At Pizza Fari and
Yeah, it's real pizza to me. So their pizza's pretty good. It still tastes a
I
little
like
bit
the
like Disney, but
pizza at Contempo Cafe.
the flatbread that
Yeah,
you
the
had,
flatbread there.
yeah, it was good. We did get they had a barbecue chicken pizza flatbread. Anyway, it was quite frustrating. Have you guys stayed club level? Always wanted to do that.
Nope,
No, we have
never have.
not.
I don't
Don't.
know if we're around enough to take. Well, I'm sure we could take advantage of it. Seems like we're just gone and out and about so much.
Yeah, we just figured we would save the points and the cash to be able to come back at a different time. So the pizza at Pizza Far is okay. I like the cheeseburger pizza. Not tried the cheeseburger pizza before.
But yeah, when we couldn't get into Gasparilla Grill, I think thanks to Thomas Ever After's vlog, and you're sitting there staring at Narcosis afterwards, it's like I wish we could get in there and mow down right now.
Yeah. But instead, we walked back to the monorail and
Ate snacks
ate
in
snacks in
our
our
room.
hotel room. So that just proved that we really weren't that hungry and didn't need to eat anyway. So we saved ourselves some money. It's hilarious. Will you guys have another trip this year to Walt Disney World?
Yes, just don't know when yet.
We have not booked it, but
We
it
just
will be in
renewed
the
our
works.
annual passes, so we better.
Yeah. Although we have until next May to come back to fully get the full.
True.
Well, actually, no. For this, we would need to come back. We typically come in September
September or December again after May.
or
Yeah.
December or January. I don't know if we'll come back again in December. December is a really hard month to travel and have a vacation. There's just too much going on. It's too close to Christmas and all that sort of thing. So I don't know that we'll do December again. It would probably be January
Yeah.
before.
Brianna will want to dance in the Nutcracker again this year, so we can't miss that.
So January is technically not this year, but it'll be in the next several months.
I'm
So
betting September ish.
September would be amazing. I would really love to come back in September. Can we make that happen?
Make anything happen.
Daphne, when are you going to announce your trips? Let's see. You best come back. We're coming back for sure. Fall is your favorite time. I'd love to come in October. Um, it
We've
seems
come
like every
late
time.
September before, but not ever in
I was gonna say every
October.
time we come in September, the Halloween decorations are always out. I would love to come around that time of year before the Halloween decorations are out, but
You'd have to come in August, and I ain't coming in
I'm not
August.
coming in August. Yes, see, I'd love to come in October, Steph. That would be awesome. I don't know, maybe we could do it in
But
October
see,
because we're
we've
going to
always
be paying cash.
well, yeah. If we stay at Bonnet Creek or something, we could. But we ever the way DVC works, it costs less points when you come in September, January, or what else are we doing?
Early December.
Early December, yeah. And May is like the second tier.
Yeah.
There's like what 4 or 5 tiers.
Depends
So
on
like
the
if we had the
season.
same room in the summer, it would cost like
A lot more points.
yeah, way more points than we're spending to be here this week.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why we come during those times. And Disney's a little less crowded during those off seasons. And because we homeschool, it's not a big deal for us to
Right.
take a vacation at any point. But um, January is dead, yes, compared to
Is Miguel
other
sleeping?
months.
I
Oh,
wish we had a live shot of
it
that.
was right after we talked about the carrot cake cookie that we lost him.
Is
And
he
he was
on the
like,
Is he on the
"Oh
floor uncomfortably? He go to bed. Noob.
But we could definitely come in October because we will for sure be paying cash.
Yeah.
I'm thinking October sounds amazing.
Can't hang with the late night crew.
He can't. Well, he hits 12 o'clock and he's out like a light. He stayed up later than I had anticipated. Um, it's already 12:51.
Wow.
I didn't. I'm. Um, Ed is definitely a night owl. Am I correct, Ed?
Night owls are where it's at.
He has a job, unlike us. You're right. All right, guys. I've got to go
Six
to bed.
Flags
Six Flags
homeschool
homeschool
day.
day tomorrow. But
That sounds
Daphne,
fun.
you have yet to say when you're going to announce your trips. She's purposely not announcing so that she doesn't have to take a picture with you, Michael.
Oh, he even found an owl icon real fast. Look at that.
That's awesome. Paula says she's a night owl. Dee's a night owl. Steph's a night owl.
I'm
Tell us when
ignoring
you're
you.
gonna announce. I'm ignoring you. La 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 la. I know you are, girl.
I heard the Smurf song right there.
Oh, fine. We'll just keep waiting patiently. I know that you don't like secrets. You don't like not being in the know. I found that out when Steph was announcing her secret. So this is really tough on us, girl. I know that you understand. Hey, unapologetically, Gomes.
We are up late.
Good night, y'all. Watch my newest video. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, is there an announcement there?
Oh. I think I'm starting to understand things.
D's
The
tapping
last
out.
I see the light.
Alright, it is late. We've been on really long. Are you ready
For what?
to say
To keep
goodnight?
going? Press on? Good
Good
night,
night,
D.
D.
Don't wake Miguel up.
Yeah, there you go, Steph. Don't tell us the date, just tell us the announcement date. But maybe it's in her latest vlog.
Did you see the.
Wink. I saw it. I saw it alright.
When are y'all coming back up here, Ed? Hey. Why does it disappear so fast?
There's nothing there.
Well, I know, but I was like trying to read on everyone. Go watch Daphne's vlog. And if
Steph, you wanted to go watch it right now?
you...
Because we could say goodnight. We could.
Just 15 more minutes.
Michael. I haven't watched
Oh
it
yeah, it
yet.
is a Wednesday. See, that's one thing about being here for the week. I get out of the YouTube loop. But I'll catch up when we get home. Although, if we, have a really long line to wait in sometime, maybe I could sit there on my phone. You're only behind a day, Steph.
That's because she was at Disney all day yesterday.
Well, Ed's got sessions coming up Saturday, right? Yeah, I saw that announcement, but I'm afraid we'll be on the road to my mom's house at that time.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to catch it. We might be able to. It depends on exactly when we leave, but we will try our best.
What are all those?
Yeah, Ed, I need to know you guys teased us with that picture of you guys at Magic Kingdom with that guy holding the camera and the dappers, and I want to know what the vlog is going to be about. You're killing me. The surprise, the suspense.
That's the idea. Oh, hmm. Anybody still thinking of soundtracks?
No, just
What
you.
do you keep checking?
The time.
Oh, I shouldn't have asked. So, Rock and Roller Coaster.
That one's coming this month. It will be one of the biggest videos we've ever done. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Like longest or just like the biggest and baddest video?
I'm curious if, like, I have these questions that I want to ask, um, but I don't know if y'all want to answer them on. Hey, Clueless Mama D.
Clueless Mama D,
Thanks
what's
for
going
stopping
on?
in. I'm over here about to fall asleep, and Michael, the night owl, is wanting to continue to
Production value. Okay, that's what I figured you meant.
talk. We are been talking all about Disney.
Where's We haven't heard from Jehovah's Dragon in a while.
We haven't had any. I'm always referring people to your Clueless Mama D Tips channel. Yeah, I love that you have multiple channels.
Man, see, and you didn't want to go live tonight.
I'm still
This
a
has
little
been
tired,
good.
and I'm still not 100% sure that I was happy with the outcome of tonight's live.
Why?
The whole world now knows.
The whole world.
Mm-hmm.
There was only like 5 people that Googled anything.
Steph, thank you. It's 1 a.m.
15 more minutes.
15 minutes is up.
Oh.
It's been up. Oh my goodness.
I...
Ed, stop laughing. Gosh.
Thanks. Oh, is Gomes headed out? Is that what I saw? Before it
Well,
disappeared
because,
on my
yeah,
screen.
because we're getting boring. Good night. We've been talking for a long time, so the live stream is coming to a close.
Yes, Reese is gonna be better tomorrow. I know she is. She'll be her old little self. I'm hoping she was mainly just tired.
Ah, it's just 10 p.m. in California, so off to bed. Well, we should be off to bed too.
Mama D is a legend. She is, and that's what I like. What did I say? That's what I said when we met R. Johns the other day. I was like, wow, we met one of the YouTube legends.
I need a good, easy, and affordable Disney DIY to do. Any suggestions? Girl, you are the queen of that stuff, and you're asking us for suggestions.
Disney DIY. You can redo the bathroom.
I was gonna say we did our bathroom, Disney DIY. It was not our bathroom; it was the children's bathroom.
You could paint like Steph.
Hit the like button. Thanks, we appreciate that. But you guys are more Disney gurus. Yeah, but when it comes to DIY type stuff. That's your.
Magic bands. You did magic bands.
We did do magic bands. We've painted our magic
Do I
bands.
need to get the magic bands
Oh
out? Have
my
we ever
word.
showed those?
We've never
Who
showed
wants
it.
to see Jessica's magic bands?
Oh my word. Nobody here wants to see that. Oh, do you have video on the bathroom or the bands? No, we do not have a video on either of those.
You have Instagram pictures of the bathroom.
Instagram pictures of the bathroom. We purchased the shower curtain and the shower curtain hooks at Target, but everything else we just reused or spray painted. I can tell you about it if you want, but we don't have a video. And the magic bands, I should get to bed. It was great hanging out with everyone.
It was
It's
great
awesome.
having you here tonight, Ed. This was a lot of fun, man.
Yes, thank you.
Glad you were here. And we might even do this again tomorrow night and the next night.
Yay! I'm just kidding.
Good night.
I enjoy it until topics get.
Out of hand.
Oh, I hope there's no pun there. So, good night, Ed. But the magic bands I painted with. You could probably get some better paint, but I use nail polish. And painted with. I used all sorts of things I could find, like a toothpick or the back of a push pin. Anyway, those are my suggestions. Trying to think if there's anything else I can think of. Steph says she's working on something. Are you gonna make a video of it, Steph? Oh my goodness, Michael's getting the magic bands. We have not painted our new magic bands, or I haven't, but
one example of the do-it-yourself bands. Boom. That doesn't show up that great, does it?
So this is the up house.
Oh, it's so obvious, babe.
And then you
That's
see
all
this
what,
is
fingernail polish?
all fingernail polish, different colors we had.
Yep.
And then we've done several like that.
You did a Lightning McQueen one, a Tigger one, a mini one. This was my favorite one, so I grabbed it. You're like, let me out of here. I'm so tired.
I'm tired.
But I was gonna say, come on, Steph's gotta have some ideas.
That, yes, Steph, you need to do a vlog of that soon, because that is an awesome. If I'm thinking of what you're talking about, I'm pretty sure you've shown me, and that looks super super cool. You can't draw. I'm not the greatest at things like that, but
Did you tell them you did the
I do Disney
tattoos?
DIYs on another channel, and I'm running out of ideas. Huh? You have your own channel, or do you have 3 channels?
You told me you did the tempo tattoos on the.
Yeah, I mean, you can do temporary tattoos on the magic bands as well, but then you have to paint over them with some like clear either fingernail polish or something to keep the tattoo on there, since the magic bands are waterproof.
That's what we did, eh? I'll put this back.
Sorry, guys. It's just me. Michael left, and I've run out of things to talk about.
What?
I just said I ran out of things to talk about.
Oh.
Auntie Tay is the channel she does spots on. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
Well, I'll give you permission, I guess.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Give me permission? You guess? Oh my goodness. Guys, I appreciate all of you coming. And do any of you guys have Telegram? I have a YouTube pod there with great supporters of it. I don't even know what Telegram is. You guys have Telegram. What is it? Tell us, girl. I don't know what it is. Never heard of it. Telegram.
Oh my gosh, I just yawned.
Alright, I will go to her channel and subscribe.
It's a messenger.
Am I allowed to say that? Why do people say you can't say that word? Subscribe.
You just got our chat banned.
Did I really? Wow, this is some amazing
a lot
stuff.
of DIY Disney stuff.
Dang. Okay, I have no suggestions for you compared to this channel. I've never seen this channel before. This is crazy. Awesome. Okay, so the Telegram is a messenger. It's where you can chat and support others, because if you type it's spammy fashion, it could flag your comments as spam eventually. Okay, so I can say it, it's just not talk about it, right? Okay. So is it an app that you have to download for Telegram or something? And is it, am I saying it right? Is it Telegram and not Telegram? I'm sure I'm saying it wrong.
You make me want to eat some Teddy Grahams.
Just typed something out about it and got an error message.
About what?
Telegram.
Oh.
I'm sure, maybe. I see there's an app. Never heard of it either, Paula says.
Oh no.
They're watching us. Steph.
They follow me everywhere.
That's because you've proven that you need.
I should post that picture to Twitter.
You've been gathering honest supporters so they can meet each other. That's cool. Steph, stop.
Favorite underrated Disney movie? Hercules.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Ed. It's dying over here. The conversation is dying.
He wasn't trying to sleep very long.
Yeah, you weren't
Oh
even
my
try
gosh.
very long.
Me either.
What? You guys are crazy. Was this planned? Did y'all like say let's pretend to leave and come back?
But we're on favorite underrated Disney movie.
Favorite underrated Disney movie. Underrated.
I said Hercules.
Hercules.
Oh my gosh.
This is so funny. Y'all are cracking me up.
What about? Oh, Atlantis. You like that one, huh? Atlantis is pretty good. The first one.
Hunchback. I can't tell what's underrated, but Lady and the Tramp is my favorite. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, people don't talk about Lady and the Tramp a lot.
We are Siamese.
I'm trying to think. Everything I keep thinking of is not what I would not consider it underrated.
You gotta think.
Mindy Loves Lady, yeah.
Um, like, stuff like, dude, that's a great one, Ed. I love Meet the Robinsons.
I do love that movie too. That is a really good one. Um,
I mean, singing frogs, come on. How can you not like that? But,
you're not funny.
um,
Mm, my pills are kicking in. Now Steph's gonna leave. But don't come back, Steph. I mean, you can. I'm just saying. The chat is dying.
That was so rude, honey.
Ouch. It's the way that I say it. Steph will be back. Okay, maybe I'm gonna try to go to sleep and then see if it leaves for
How do we get a panel going up in here, honey?
Leaves for real then.
Leaves of grass.
There you go. There you go. Y'all want a panel? Otherwise, I'm about to go to sleep too.
My pills will knock me out. Oh my gosh.
Is this battery gonna die?
I don't know. I got no clue.
I ain't got no clue. Steph, there's another, how do we, 26%.
That's good for
Darn, I shouldn't have looked. Maybe it just died on us in a little bit.
Panel at 1 a.m.
Panel at 1 a.m.
Can you even do this tonight? You didn't use Hangouts.
No, I don't know. D, can we even do it on, we can't do it on the iPad, can we? Bye, Steph. Sleep good. Thank you for being here and supporting us. And thank you for helping us continue to change this. You know what to do, girl. Go do it right now.
Tums?
Tums. We can't on the iPad. Dang it. Well.
The laptop is right here.
No. Good night. If anyone is interested in connecting on YouTube group, you can message me on Instagram or Facebook. Good night, girl. Thanks for stopping in. We will try to connect with you that way. That would be cool.
Good night, Steph. Good night, Mama D. I can't believe Steph's leaving.
I can't believe Danielle is back.
I can't. I was kind of expecting it.
I can't believe Ed is back. Did you expect that one?
No, I didn't expect that.
Oh. Paula's got some good questions, though, which always makes you think for a minute. I shouldn't have taken my pills. Yeah, you need your sleep, girl. Are you gonna talk, or are you gonna be over there?
Yeah, I will. I was just catching up on some stuff.
Well, I thought you wanted to go live.
Like this.
I need Steph's pills. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that we haven't put you to sleep yet, Ed.
I typically sleep good at Disney, though. Once I actually go to sleep. What about you? You sleep good everywhere.
I sleep great no matter where I am.
You ain't got no issues with sleeping.
Unless the air conditioning's loud or it's way too quiet and I can hear something, then I don't sleep well. But
crazy.
Both Ed and Dee are saying they need Steph's pills. If you could, any Disney character as your best friend, who would it be?
Any Disney character as your best friend. Well, it's got to be Woody or Buzz, right? You got a friend.
I think I'm going to go with Belle. Because she's got to be super smart because of all those books that she reads. And she's very giving and helpful. And she would sacrifice anything because she sacrificed herself for her dad. Right? That's who I'm going with. There's my answer.
And you get to hang out with crazy old Maurice.
I was thinking of the human characters. I was gonna say genie. Why? So you can get all your wishes granted? You're gonna use your friend? Baymax.
Baymax.
Baymax is a good one. Your personal healthcare companion. Um, Baymax would be funny. Baymax would be helpful. Baymax would be, yeah, Baymax is a good one. Baymax is a little big though. It's not like y'all can go to the movies together, sitting in the theater.
He
It's
can
not like you
deflate. Like,
can.
you know,
I
get
mean,
compact size.
but I mean, who cares if that you can't go to the movies together? You can fly around together, right? Didn't he have that?
Yeah, he can fly, man.
Yeah, yeah. Never mind. What am I talking about? Baymax is good.
I'm thinking Frozone.
Frozen.
Where is my super suit? um, I
That's
don't know.
hilarious. Flash. Mr. or Mrs. Incredible. Because they could be your superhero all the time and
I'm your
protect you from
hero.
things.
Yeah,
Have you answered this question yet?
kinda. I said I was thinking Frozone.
I thought that was a joke.
The original Elsa, that's right.
That's hilarious.
I'm the greatest good you ever had. Um, I don't, why can't I answer this?
Because you're tired.
Robin
Because
Hood.
it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Little John. Robin Hood? Why? She asked
Because
why.
I always thought Robin Hood was super cool. Um, or maybe Peter Pan. And I could go to Neverland.
I think they can see your foot on the screen.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Go to Neverland.
Or Alice, and then I could go to Wonderland.
I don't know. Alice seems a little flaky.
Alice is flaky now.
Having-
Mufasa.
Ooh.
Mufasa.
I don't think Mufasa would be a good friend.
Just because he's dead, I mean, why you gotta?
Definitely not Donald because his voice is annoying. Minnie would be a great friend because she would be.
Ho. Hold up. You just said because their voices are annoying, and then you went with Minnie would be a good option.
Well, I mean, what I was gonna say is with Minnie, she could help accessorize and be your fashionista, and help you look good.
Me or you?
Well, me. She would be your best friend. Rafiki, Timon, and Pumbaa. They're stinky.
I'm gonna go with Scrooge McDuck.
See, Paula agrees Minnie would be a great friend.
Oh, what about Winnie the Pooh?
No, don't mention that. Cargo doesn't like Winnie the Pooh. Where's Cargo? She said she's going to try to come later.
It's pretty late.
True. She's the same time zone as.
Darkwing Duck.
That's hilarious. Ed, where are you coming up with these things? Your brain is supposed to be in a fog. You're supposed to be half asleep, and you're coming up with some really good stuff.
Darkwing and, Scrooge go hand in hand. Who was the one? Who am I thinking of on DuckTales?
Baloo!
Baloo would be a cool friend. Gizmo Duck. That's the other one I was trying to think of.
Bare necessities.
Blather and Blatherskites.
Mm,
Did you pick one yet? Oh, you said Minnie.
yeah.
Minnie,
Well, no, I
Minnie,
said
Minnie.
Belle
Okay.
originally.
Belle, that's right. Belle was
I
a
love
good one.
Eeyore, but I would be depressed at the time of
Yeah,
rhyming.
I'd want to try to cheer you up.
Who's loyal and fun? Oh, Baloo.
I'm thinking maybe Maleficent. He's looking out for
Mm,
ideas.
Stitch.
Wreck-It Ralph. Spin it, spin it, win it. When you spin it, win it. Steps back. Yeah.
What? Stephanie, how are you here? Just kidding.
Just
I
kidding.
was gonna say you left long enough to brush your teeth and then come back and say you're back.
That was awesome though.
Yeah,
Go lie down in your giant-sized bed, Steph.
How about
The
hey
one that can
hey?
hold all 7 feet of you.
7 feet of her. Yeah. What about Miguel from Coco?
No way.
Moana.
I know I'm looking forward to the new Wreck-It Ralph movie. I hope it's as good, anywhere near as good as the first one.
Should be good. She's legit rad. Mm-hmm. Did anyone see Baby Moana in the theater or the
Yeah,
trailer?
Wreck-It Ralph 2, yep.
Oh yes, yeah, I did.
I
See
did a
that.
little teaser trailer thing with the kids on that one, and they called it the second they saw it. Reaction, that's what I'm trying to say. A reaction.
I mean, it's okay. It's forgivable since it's so late. Have I mentioned that enough? That it's so late? At this point, it's so
Like,
early.
way enough. But we get to sleep in and go to Stormalong Bay
Really?
tomorrow.
Really?
Jiminy Cricket would be annoying. He'd be like,
Why?
Michael, now don't you do that on Rock and Roller Coaster.
Exactly. You need him as your best friend. Goodness gracious, you brought it up again. Bert from Mary Poppins.
It's a jolly holiday with Mary. I couldn't handle Jiminy.
Dee says, I wish that y'all would end it so that we can all go to sleep. Thank you. Thank you, Dee. I'm a little worried about you guys.
Bert would be cool though. He could like just draw anything in chalk and then you jump into the picture. Or what's the guy's name that I like to do his voice? The guy that sounds like King Candy. And they sing around and laugh and keep flying higher and higher up to the ceiling.
I'm worried about me too. Dee says, yeah, you should be worried. I was up too late last night. Oh my goodness. Michael, get the hint. These people need us to say goodnight.
To give them something to do because they can't sleep.
No, they can't sleep because they're afraid they're missing out on something fun. Oh, I got something in my eye. Says Jiminy on it. Looks like the name tag. That's cool.
I want a Disney name tag.
I do too. That'd be awesome. Ed, what does Mindy think of you being a night owl? Is she an early riser?
My future self
hates me right now. Girl, you can just watch the replay starting at, this minute mark.
That's alright, we can just build a time machine.
Ed saying the same thing. Y'all are gonna be like,
Was it?
we don't like those loves anymore. Made us stay up too late. And that Michael needs prayer.
Oh my gosh. You just brought it up that time. She hates it. Here's what I hate is trying to go to sleep. Especially next to this one. She can fall asleep like that. And I'm like over here miserable, trying to go to sleep, a million things running through my mind. It's like I might as well be awake and up doing something because this stinks laying here for 2 hours in bed doing nothing and can't fall asleep.
Well, Ed and Daniela didn't even wait 15 minutes before they came back.
Because we know how it goes, babe. Like, once you hit the 15-minute mark, you're kind of in for a rough night. Like,
Oh my gosh. But it sounds to me like if we just said goodnight, they'd be able to fall asleep, maybe.
you never know. See, it's so true. She gets it. And
And
so
so
annoying,
annoying.
yes.
So Ed, is that you? Do you have that same issue that you just lay in bed and can't sleep and can't stop your brain from thinking? I want to sleep.
Yep, exactly. See?
Oh, you guys, you're supposed to do all your thinking during the day, so then your brain can sleep at night. So you just put your head on the pillow and you're like,
It's
I've
just
done all the thinking I
nonstop.
can.
It's nonstop going. I think it's like a creative gene a lot of times, too. Like, because you're always thinking about something or wanting to I don't know. Like when I was writing a book, I think about the book. If I'm writing a song, I think about a song or a new idea for another song. Or how to fix the world's problems that nobody will ever listen to me on. And
But why don't you do that during the day?
I do.
So then why do you need to think about it at night too? You should have done all your thinking.
What am I going to do? The 15th vlog at Disney
No, no
that's going to
word.
be creative and, that sort of stuff.
Yes, dude. And then you get the random creative thought and have to do it. Search what the pen looks like. Okay. Because the kids
Oh,
are up.
Jimmy.
Is that why? Is that your excuse? What's Ed's excuse? I don't know. I think that you guys choose to.
It's not good to wake up a Cuban from dead sleep. Mm.
How do you keep waking her up? I'm laughing too loud. Oh no. Don't. She's gonna hate us, Ed. Because you'll blame it on us.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Michael is. I'm not a morning person or a night owl. I'm a middle of the day person. Catch me between the hours of 11 and
12.
2. 11 and 12. 11 and 2, and those are my prime hours right there. That's still a short window.
Steve's up now too.
Steph, why are you back?
What's up, Steve? Can you hear this?
Oh my gosh. If Goofy woke me up, I would be okay with that. Paula, you're so funny.
Wake up, Paula. You can't.
Oh, that's sweet, Ed.
Growing up, I used to hate that as a last name when I was a kid, but
Steph, hashtag for the win.
uh,
You guys, what woke Steve up? I'm just gonna roll over here
Steph
and go
trying
to
to come to
sleep.
bed. No.
Y'all, you just keep on talking, Michael, okay? You and your other night owl friends that can't sleep, y'all just have a good conversation.
And I could do that and probably sit here and laugh and everything.
And I wouldn't
You
hear
would
it.
never wake
I'd
up.
never wake up. I'd be out his bladder. That's why y'all need to end it. I felt like waking up as YouTubers with your funnies.
It's the bladder, not us.
But Steph came back. I mean, she didn't just like let Steve go. Yeah, it's time to wake up at this point.
Oh my goodness. She's leaving. You should see her. She's like hobbling away. Like she's 90 years old or something. Max. Steph says go to bed, hon. Can you hear me? She's probably going to tell you to go to bed when she comes back. Boom, boom, boom. It's got great taste. That he did. Yeah, no, I never said we weren't going live. Probably, yeah, this late, okay. Yeah, we weren't supposed to, but
What?
Go live this late. Stay on this late. How long have we been on? 177 minutes?
Too long. I mean, I love you guys all very, very, very much. And I love that you've all been here and supported us this entire time. But I need you all to go to sleep so that my husband...
Do you need me to go into the other room?
No, I don't need you to go anywhere, but I have my own FOMO issues, I guess.
Just getting cranky.
Oh.
Okay, I'm out.
I don't believe it, D. Good night, y'all.
Now Miguel's up.
Attempt number 2.
In like 5 minutes, we're gonna see Miguel Benitez Jr.
No, we won't.
Are you going to words?
See,
Going
you need to go to sleep too. No, Ed. Oh.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine in her head how embarrassed Jessica is about all that. It's Disney related. I think at this point everybody Googled it, so there's no...
Yeah, well, and...
You watch, one of these turkeys will get censored too.
I doubt it. I seriously doubt that any of these people will be as...
It's a nice headboard. Alright, are we all trying to go to sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
We love you all
Well, this was
so
awesome.
much.
We enjoyed it. Thank you guys.
It was great.
But let's hope and pray we can all get some good sleep.
Yes. We will. You all are all going to sleep great tonight. All of you people that don't normally sleep great will sleep great.
May everybody all have Jessica's typical sleep tonight.
Amen.
Alright. We love all you guys. Thank you. Amazing bunch of people in here.
Have a magical night. Thanks, Paula. You too. All right. Ready? 1, 2.
Hold on. I gotta give a plug to the 3 people in here. Don't forget to watch Sessions Saturday night.
That's one plug.
Go
follow Paula on Instagram.
Yes, follow Paula on Instagram.
Now you're down to 2 people anyway. Third, Steph and D.
Steph, watch her go live all the time. Paintings at Disney, all that's great stuff. And
Even D wants you to go to sleep.
Trivia night on A Disney Life for Me.
Okay.
On Sunday nights.
Good night. Good night. I'm turning it off.